And I'm ready.
Okay, well, you have to recap.
What?
Welcome, I will
Straight up.
welcome everybody to session. I've kind of lost track, to be honest. I've been kind of lazy recently. Welcome everybody to session 34.
That's right.
Of the Blood and Shackles. This session, Jacko is gonna be nice and give us a recap of what happened last time. So take it away, Jacko.
Okay, we were in the middle of a investigation about the disappearance of the lead acrobat of a circus. We had forgotten much of the details, but we did some more questioning of the various crew and locals, notably in an inn, and we questioned the strongman, etc. We found out that the man had a specific meetup with someone who was kind of suspicious, a woman that had red eyes and was very charming, and they left together? No, they didn't. But anyway, she probably made him disappear. In the meantime, we did some circus acting, and afterwards at night we went back to the bar. Where did we find a clue to head to this home? Who was the dude that we were following? A dude, right?
You saw an older gentleman flirting with a a very attractive woman, and you followed him.
Yes. So we followed. Oh well, you were getting your game on. Yeah. Yes, and I decided to scout ahead because I'm the second best stealther in the party, and shot out into the house. She shot my loads.
Blind fire shot.
Yeah.
While two people were
completely whiffed.
Get on. It was very awkward.
Yeah. Third wheeling it, and then I got assaulted. It was a great time, and the others ran in to save me, and that's where we ended, right?
You ended just as you heard another voice coming from inside of a man. Yeah,
of a man.
I can't remember the exact words they said, but something about like
hey, is something going on?
Or exactly. Is there a disturbance, my love? Or something like this.
How did the gunshot not disturb him already? But whatever.
It's pretty common around here.
You also didn't see them in the
apparently this is like the Chicago or Detroit.
Baltimore.
Exactly. And yeah, we will take it away, I guess. Crix, I think we did. I'm not sure. Yeah, we did Nate's turn. Crix, so yeah, we'll begin with you as you just hear like this voice, but you can't. Yeah, it's coming from inside the house, but you can't see where it is coming from.
Okay.
Oh, and I will run your music. Yeah, so yeah, she is, now in a beautiful Tengu form, actually, hard for you to resist, but you managed to, get out of her embrace, as, she seemed to focus on other matters.
I'll try and surprise her with a shocking grasp, as I use
surprised.
That would be
3 actions to shoot her in the face with an electrified bullet.
Very nice. Yeah, your weapon was reloaded and everything, right? I'm sure.
Yes, I did a reload strike last action, I believe.
Nice, beautiful. Okay, yeah, so you just shoot her point blank.
Wait, plus 11, that's... Oh no, because I'm clicking the spell, I should be clicking the gun. I was holding my dueling pistol, I believe.
Sorry, my bad. Okay, that's stupid.
Ooh, I think I'll reroll natural 2.
Okay, using that, the first reroll real quick, come on, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, where's...
And natural 4. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
You didn't chuck out the
It's so hard to shoot
rolls,
a fellow Tango in the face, it's so tough to pull the trigger like that.
That's right.
You need to chuck
Johnny,
these
your
rolls.
turn.
Oh god, I got bad rolls out there. Okay.
Oh.
It's currently in the form of the most attractive
the most attractive Tango any of you have ever seen. Good work, Crix, for getting out the way. Yeah, I mean, Nate and Johnny, not really. You never thought Tengu could be attractive after, hanging out with Crixel for so long, but this one's got something.
Interesting. I have a question first for rules.
Okay.
If you take on like a form that changes you.
It should be nighttime, by the way. Actually, I realized. I said it's like a little.
Yeah, how's the form?
I will say this is
right?
lit enough that it's low light everywhere, but it's low light. I'm gonna reduce the light level a little bit, but it's some general light pollution from the town, all that kind of crap. 1 sec, sorry. Yeah, so that level, I guess. Yes. So go on. Tom, say it again. Sorry.
The spell that can change your form, right?
What about them?
You should polymorph into something.
Mhm.
Right? Like how is the casting of spells with those?
If you are polymorphed, you cannot cast spells. If it's like a battle form, no.
Yeah, battle form. Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot
can't.
cast
Even
spells
if you
while you're
can
in that
use
form.
manipulate actions.
Even then, I think no. I think the polymorph trait says, unless otherwise noted, battle form essential casting spells, speaking, and most manipulate actions in provided hands. Yes, so you cannot. I believe technically you can continue like concentrate, like sustain spells, but you can't cast them.
Unless otherwise noted, but would it say like that you can?
Yeah, it would. It would. If it's
You can
like, if it's
cast
like,
Yeah, I've
if it's
seen
one of
it.
these, yeah, yeah, it does say for
Ah,
some of
okay,
them.
okay, cool. Yeah, haven't used many before. Okay.
Do you have a low light vision, Tom?
Do I? Shit, where is this?
If
on the
not, you
sheet
can
now?
still see, but they would be like concealed, you know.
Wait,
Yeah.
wasn't
Ooh,
this on
hard
this
to
first page? Wait a second, where's this?
Yeah, it's
Because I can't
Be, I
remember. I don't
believe,
think I
under-
do.
it's
but
like
I'm not
underneath
certain.
perception. Like it should, like for me, it says a blue like low light vision.
Yeah,
Between
you don't have it,
perception
Tom.
and
I can see
initiative.
where it would be. It would be on the
Okay.
perception section. Yeah, so it's a little bit hard
okay,
for you to make out the
okay.
figure. Like there's like these kind of street lights, a little bit in the distance, you know, providing some light, but you know, there's the shadow at nighttime. Probably would
Understandable.
matter for Nate as well, but it will.
Understandable. Okay, so we have. No one's really hurt yet. You know what?
I'm hurt inside.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll do this. I'll cast this. Elemental form.
Elemental form. Holy
Oh.
shit! Oh my.
I'm obviously
gosh.
choosing
Gives you dark
water.
vision, Paul. Nice. You should be able to drag. Oh yeah, you dragged it on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah.
What?
You
He changed.
What the fuck? You that's fucked
You're
up.
creepy.
What the hell are
Your
you?
face in the liquid.
What does this say? I didn't expect this kind of.
I think that's like the living waterfall that I made you like that you saw fucking in the shackles or like level fucking.
Hmm?
No, move over here.
You
That's
move
what
over here.
You're the little.
This is way better than I expected.
She's like, what is that? She thinks as you know, she's a tango now. Okay, and then you see a figure before her turn come out through doorway. And I'll put them on the token. Okay. Oh wait, no, battle music.
Not alone in there. Oh, he's got fun music.
Pretty fun. Yeah, run out. This figure, I'll show you some art.
Yeah, second.
Looks like. Wait, how do I show you the art?
Wait, that's the motherfucker.
Isn't
We're
that the
trying to
guy?
say.
It might look a little bit like the motherfucker. Although I will say, in the low light, yeah, as you see him Quicksilver, like he's wearing like sort of kind of like similar, kind of like just like a vest or like and trousers. But you see around his neck, he also has like a large sort of necklace, and also on down his arm, like on both arms, it almost like he's kind of very fresh looking, almost like tattoos or like markings, like all down his arms.
Suspicious.
And then yeah, he runs forward. He has a dagger in one hand. Tries to goes for a feint against you, Nate. Tries to get you to like take a swing with a dagger, putting you off the guard. So that's a deception check against your perception, right? What is your perception? Miha. I can check if you don't want to tell me.
You're muted, I think, Mike. Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, I'm muted again, sorry.
You're muted.
19. It's 19.
Your perception's what the fuck? You're so good. Okay. No, 17.
Oh, 17, sorry.
You liar. Still plenty. Yeah. So you don't get caught off guard by a feint, but then he goes to like jab you in the ribs with the dagger, nonetheless. Hits for 15 piercing damage, and yeah, gets into your ribs.
This always rolled the dice that we can't.
No, so now they've done it, so I can always choose to do public, and you only see the results. You don't ever get to see the modifiers or something, so I basically never need to like do secret.
Nice. That's nice. That's nice.
So you see Sophie says, "Oh, thank you, my darling." She says, turning to Sylvaris, but then
Unexpected.
focuses.
Oh, although.
Hmm?
Nah, forget it.
Tries to embrace you yet again, Crixel.
Oh no.
He moved inside my reach, right? Or not?
Oh yeah, he would have. Yeah, he would have tried to
Yeah,
move out from
but
here.
he
Yes,
was-
you right.
but-
yeah, it would be
but
cover,
he-
but you could do it.
Yeah, no, forget it.
Okay, no, fair enough.
Yeah.
She goes to embrace you, Crixel, with her alluring eyes. Diplomacy instead of grapple.
Alluring beady bird eyes. Oh yeah, that would succeed. Does it critically
Is that a
succeed?
critical
Does it matter?
success?
Against my fortitude, you see?
Yeah, it
Oh,
makes you
no.
restrained instead of grabbed.
Oh no.
So it's...
Oh no. This is
Yeah,
not
so
good.
she just wraps her wings around you and you just feel all lost within them.
Hmm.
You get the restrained condition. Yeah, she embraces you. And goes
It's quite
for-
nice.
exactly, another passionate kiss.
Um,
So you become drained 2,
Okay.
and you take.
Well, I was already drained
23
one
void.
apparently, so.
Yeah, she kissed
become-
you last time. Yeah, so you.
Oh, okay, so
yeah,
it's just a +1, okay.
Stop getting trained.
And then 23 void damage when she heals on up again.
Weighty feathers.
And give me a will save.
Okay.
Oh, the.
Okay, and it's basically the way it is. It's like basically cast suggestion on you, and you feel your mind is like telling you just like embrace this and to not try to escape and just to submit to more of this passionate embrace.
Okay.
So you can do like normal actions, you can't try to escape basically. And then her last action. She tries to intimidate you, Johnny. This water to just turn up. Oh man, I really want to make a joke about getting wet, but I won't. She.
Oh my god.
She said, "Water should be scared of such hot stuff as me." She smiles
I'll
at you.
cool you down.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
no.
that's pretty good. She's pretty intimidating though. Good frightened 2,
Be intimidated a blob of water.
and that is her turn. Nate.
Is there any like penalties due to
Oh, what the fuck? is
the
that?
embracing Jackals? I mean Crixus, so intimately? I'd imagine
do you
no,
mean-
right?
No. Well, she's
No.
flanked either way, but.
She flanked you. So.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll attack her.
Okay, so you just
I
stop,
try
get
to
off Quicksilver.
use knockdown on her for the lose.
Okay, yeah.
So just a strike first, right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Wait, why is it not doing flanking?
Maybe because.
Wait, Jack, when you're restrained, can you do you provide flanking?
Maybe
You
not.
can't attack when you're
That's
restrained,
possible, right?
Restrained. You can't use any attack or manipulate except to escape or force open. No, so I guess you were no longer. Okay, so yeah. So unfortunately, Crixel isn't providing enough of a distraction so she can turn around and block the worst of it, but she's still a very solid hit upon her.
Like grabbing kicks.
Oh no, wait. So you also don't have any dark vision, right? So you also need. It is a bit hard to make her out in the dim light. So you do also need to do a flat check to try to target her.
Oh, just let me check.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah.
I have blind fighting, or maybe I don't. I forget.
Let me see.
Oh,
No,
I
it
don't
looks
think
like
I do.
no, it
I
doesn't
do
look like
something
it.
else. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, do like a DC 5 flat check or something. Yeah, DC 5 flat check. Oh, very nice hit though.
Don't fuck it. Hey.
That's no problem. Okay, yeah, so you give her a solid hit, and you were doing knockdown, right? So then she also gets pushed to the ground, or do you also get a check, right? It doesn't
athletic,
automatically
yeah.
happen, or you get a
It's athletics check, I think. Let me just
if you,
make
you
sure.
can, yeah,
That sounds about right.
this
Yeah.
side. So reflex save, okay.
Oh, damn, athletics. Okay, here. This is public, right?
Yeah.
Not the best, not the best.
No, I'm afraid that isn't enough. It's not far off, but she manages to just about, get her feet out of the way of the.
Then I'll do just one British shove.
Okay, remember that this count is like a -10 for the knockdown, I think.
Oh
Looks
yeah,
like.
of course.
Yeah. But you don't care. Fucking.
Yeah, I
slam.
do. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Take care.
Quixo.
Okay, so I can't do anything other than escape, but I can't escape because she's charmed me, right?
Yeah, it's actually kind of fucked. Yes. So you can't do any attack actions. I think it said first train or move. You can't use any attack or manipulate. So technically, you could do like some recall knowledges or stuff like this, but
You can recall knowledge.
I'll try and
out action.
I'll try to find out why. Yeah, exactly. Like if his tattoos maybe charm him, or if there's something with the necklace. So use like one recall knowledge on the necklace. See if I can figure out what that is.
okay, you can give me crafting.
That's true. That's a good set of conditions you got there, Crixel.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm a bird in a cage.
It's not exactly right, but you remember, when you were discussing, what's called succubus before, maybe that's something, we didn't go over in session, but, maybe they mentioned, or maybe that, remembered from your time in crafting, that something the succubus is able to do is create something called a profane gift, which is like an item which basically allows them to make a connection with another creature, often a mortal, that makes it easier for them to persuade them and to, just lure them into their ways. And this, looks like maybe that is something that would fit the bill.
It's like they have less like moves their resistance to it or something.
Yeah, I think, raw, I think it's like something like they get like a result 1 less on their save, there's mental effects and stuff like that, and, it does shit like this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I'll try the tattoos if they have any significance other than
that
she just wants
him
to have tattoos.
And a religion or occultism, I think.
Ooh. I'll try Arcana, even if it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, you think maybe there's like some magic to him because hence like the whole religious stuff, but you have no idea what they could be doing. Yeah,
okay, and then last action, I'll say to her like, I don't mind, but maybe you should fly before it gets too dangerous. And I'll try and intimidate.
Okay, yeah.
+0, baby. And that 19.
19!
No, I'm afraid still not quite enough. She looks quite strong of stuff. Johnny.
Okay. I changed into this for a reason. Back! Oh shit, okay, can I... Wave attack!
Ooh, very nice. Solid hit.
It's 212, right?
Oh my god.
Okay, and you choose to spend this action to shove her? Oh, that would break the grapple, actually.
Yeah.
Right? You can spend an action immediately after it to push them back 5 feet.
Oh yeah. I will do that.
Oh yeah, so this big wave of water slams into her, and you're like embracing into a quicksand, but you get pushed back by this water and you get broken free. So you lose service train condition.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's 1 action. Oh no, 2 actions, so you have to spend an action to push them back as well. Yes.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna step in front of Crixel.
Wow.
Walk in front of Crixel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Get away from
So
Crixel,
Vaz
you
still
witch!
kind of seems to be like, just fighting with you, Nate. Sorry, Josh, by the way, you're not in the northern part of the plan.
What was that?
I'm just sorry, by the way, that like you want me
No,
to
that's-
do it here. Yeah, I know, it's just a little...
This was a planned thing.
But yeah, exactly. This is the party chance to prove himself. Yes.
Yeah. I had to carry them through all the social shit before this.
Exactly.
But this is any Altair encounter, right? He's just in the shadows right now, waiting to backstab someone. Quicksil's like looking out for him, like any second now he'll pop
You
out.
just keep thinking that. Meanwhile, he's having the
Like they try to with their free hand actually they do like a kind of duck down and do like a side sweep leg sweep to try to knock you to the ground, Miha, showing off some of their acrobatic nature. So it's an athletics check. Is that and that's against your reflex DC?
My reflex is 15. I mean,
So
I...
it
Oh,
meets.
cease.
Yeah, so they do
Okay.
succeed then. So you get knocked prone to the ground.
Oh.
I will give that condition. Oh no, not petrified.
That's
just
right.
prone.
Okay.
And then with you down on the ground now they like.
My frighten goes down, right, by 1?
Yes, it does go down by 1. Yes. Yeah, now you lay on the down. They like stab in while you are unable to get out of the way quite so easily. Oh wait, we should have -5 though. So that would be wouldn't be a crit. Oh, you don't have your armor, Monka. Just a normal hit. So thanks
Oh
to.
yeah, I don't have
minus
enough.
So
We're very
So
nerfed in this
scuffed.
one, guys.
it's normal hit though, normal hit. 23. Yeah, now they're able to find like what's it called? Weekends, and they don't know you have to opportunity, but you haven't used it yet. So then they try to. Tumble? How does tumbling work? You haven't got a lot of acrobatics here. They want to use it.
You stride and you can move through
You
an
move
enemy.
through
Right?
an enemy space. Yeah, okay, so whatever,
Yeah.
they're just doing it for fun, right? If you succeed, no, you don't get anything benefit, right? But there's nothing cool. Oh, it's only
Oh,
swashbuckling.
yeah, it was burglar, yeah.
No, they don't. So they stride around, but very dexterously to be behind you, quick so getting away. But yes, Nate does provoke.
Does it rock? Yeah, okay.
Yes, it does provoke. You are
Fuck him up.
a little bit of penalty.
Don't kill him.
Technically, if you were smart, you could have waited till we were like here and been flanked. I don't know. No, unfortunately,
I mean,
from like
we
lying on your back, it's difficult for you to grab the pike quickly enough. The succubus's turn. Okay, focus is on this nice water elemental in front of it now.
Get away.
Let me
Try
just
to
check
embrace
the
me,
spells
bitch.
They want to do.
Turns
No,
into a nice water drop.
No, this time it doesn't bomb, but this time it just tries to, even though you're not particularly attracted, so it doesn't have that benefit that way. Still, it's pretty good at this embrace, so it tries to embrace you.
Get away.
I'm guessing that's a success against your 4 DC? Unless
Yeah,
it's
of
way
course.
higher when you're
It's
this thing. Okay,
not
but not a critical
that
success.
insane.
You're just grabbed once. But then it gives you another passionate kiss, drinks some of the water out of you, licks you all up. So you become drained 1, I can drag that on for you.
No, okay, sure. Yep.
And it just automatically purchases your HP. And then you take 24 void.
Jesus.
They heal for another 24. Holy shit, they're crazy.
If I do... Okay. Yeah.
Only injury.
Yeah, it's a pretty good drain tank. And then they... the last action... Just try to scare you, Nate. They say,
So, we'll
used to
save
lying
us.
on the ground. They would succeed, Nate, but you have bravery, right? So you don't get frightened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
You get it at 1 less, so it would make you frightened 1, but you don't get frightened because of it. Yes. Okay, your turn, Nate.
But Thomas make a will save, no?
Oh, yes, Tom. Sorry, we'll say this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, as you getting drunk up, and you're like, ooh, this is.
Oh my
I
god.
enjoy this. I enjoy this.
I don't want to reroll this. I don't want to be suggested to do nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll this.
I'll do that. Yeah.
That just means she can't.
Let's go.
Yeah.
29?
Fails by 1, unfortunately, due to the frightened.
Get him, mate!
I'm not kidding you. Nate.
Wait, the minus already counted it. But with 30,
yeah, that's what I mean.
get
It would be 30.
Is there like a smart thing that I could do? Probably not.
Standing up pretty good normally.
Oh yeah, of course. I could. I'll stand up. And I'll use a strike.
Remember the flat check for conceal?
Oh damn.
Okay, yeah, it's a hit. Very solid hit again.
Nothing.
Wow, very
Ooh.
nice damage. 28.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's forced.
Injured.
And then I'll use the British shove with my
Okay, yes, try to get her away.
Yeah, the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you would hit. Wow, he has another solid strike from Nate. Okay, 21. And how does this work with the movement? Because I think it's technically she would have to be knocked out of reach to auto break the grab one, Johnny. And I don't like. How did your shot work? You don't
yeah,
get any direction, right? Or is it
Like away from you, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
away from you? Yeah. So I mean, that definitely is like here, right? And I think then
Yeah.
she can still. She just still grab.
And
Equally.
I
Yeah.
follow.
You follow? Okay, very nice, very nice.
Oh, just let me check if there's like some shove, yeah. Yeah. There's nothing extra, right? Just some criticals. Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Yeah, that's your turn. Quicksil.
Right, right.
Oh, Johnny, by the way, Johnny in the water have a hero point for that. Very Johnny theme.
No, thank you, thank you.
I forgot.
I'll reload.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will do a Drifter's Juke.
Ooh, I love those.
I'll step over here with a little hop.
Yep.
And then I'll try to shoot her.
Shoot her first. I like it. And you have the light vision, right? Yeah.
Yeah. These rolls.
It barely misses.
And then another hop.
On top of the plant pot, yeah.
For a short sword strike.
Ooh, that's a solid hit now.
Yeah, flanking, yeah.
Flanking, yeah.
14.
14 damage. Okay. Yeah, she's definitely taking a lot of roots now. You know, kind of pristine, beautiful skin is being scarred and mired, I can't remember, by all these horrible signs. She really does not seem to be enjoying it.
Doesn't feel like a bird. Don't you
Yeah,
like
beautiful skin. Beautiful skin covered with the feathers. Beautiful.
Mm.
But it's
Yeah,
not
you
skin.
shouldn't see the skin though.
There's no feathers being cut off by all the sword swings, you know. Okay, Johnny, your turn. So you are still grabbed.
Grabbed. Or
Yes.
also the suggestion.
No, you didn't crit
or...
fail, right?
No, you're not strange. You are grabbed, yeah. And you just
okay.
can't. You
Wait,
can't
what was the
do.
will for then?
The will was you can't choose to escape the grab. So you almost enjoying
okay,
being grabbed by her. You don't want to let go of her. You don't want to get out of her embrace.
But
you can still,
attack
continue
or-
doing attacking or whatever like that. You just can't try to basically escape.
But I'm immobilized, right? So didn't we just-
You're not immobilized. You're only grabbed. Grabbed only means you can't use move actions, and then if you try to use a manipulate action, there's like a DC
Well,
5 check or whatever.
I'm just looking at my thing, you know. It's applied by
Okay.
grab. Immobilized applied by grab.
Oh yeah, immobilized. Sorry, not restrained. You are immobilized.
Yeah,
You're
but-
immobilized. Sorry, yeah,
You're not immobilized, you just can't use move actions.
Yeah, no, my bad. I got immobilized and restrained mixed up in my head. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
It's all good.
Yes, we're here. This she needs to get some waves in her.
In her. The fuck?
Interesting choice of words.
Alright, let's see
Bam!
if she gets some waves in her.
Oh.
Oh my god, Johnny! Holy shit, yeah, okay. Wait, no, give me. Oh no, you have the RPG mode when you wave. Yeah, you slam the wave into her. Yeah, it definitely smashes in. Got plenty of waves in her now, okay. You choose to use your elemental.
I'm not
focus
gonna.
shot?
If she's holding me, she can't hold quick, so that's fine.
That's true, that's true.
Oh,
Hit again!
nice.
What
Oh.
the fuck, Johnny? You're too good. What the?
I thought Battlefront was. This is great.
Yeah, I thought it was weak. Oh no, so there's two
Taking my
slams
job.
when you have one more action.
Third slam!
I
Oh,
mean.
okay.
Oh my god, and then 19!
Oh my god, you missed. Okay, you missed. You fucking you. Okay, you crazy guy. Holy shit, Johnny Shackles, he's got to play a marshal. What the fuck? Just a huge amount of water just slamming into her. Okay, Sylvaris. Yeah, they do not like to see this happening. They step over to here. And they go for a stab into the back of the water. Who knows how that works? You don't have any resistances, right? Or do you, Johnny?
Fire, I think.
Have fire resistance.
Fire?
Immunity,
Okay.
piercing damage.
Could be immunity. Could be immunity to Chris, right? Technically, maybe. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Doesn't say.
Oh, you have really good acrobatics, so. Oh no, you have really good athletics. No, that's not okay. Yes. So they move on over and then go try to stab you in the back. Shanked. Oh, they hit. Oh my god, what all the different numbers.
Elemental form plus 18.
23.
Okay.
And then another stab. Shank. As you cannot, as you're like held in place by her.
Oh, roll
Another hit. For another 25. So like 2 Greek slashes and just, water pouring onto the floor. He was doing that the whole time, so it's hard to tell if that's a bad sign. Yeah, and as they continue breaking, you hear like a whisper in your ear. It's like, oh, you regret that, honey. As she gives you another passionate kiss. So you get another drained. Drain 2, and you take another.
Oh, depends on the rules. Oh no.
22. No, you always take the damage.
Yeah.
Actually, you take 22 void.
I'm down.
So they suck all the water out of Johnny as he like falls to the ground.
Gulp.
And then she turns to you, Crixel. And she gives you an embrace. It's like, now your turn, darling. I hadn't forgotten.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, and she heals for 22 as well. Yeah, she turns to you, and then she will see diplomacy. Yeah, and
You were the -5.
Because you're just like held in place in these arms. You can't bring yourself to move at all.
I'm like
yeah,
cooing as a yeah. But then over the shoulder, I'm like looking at Nate like with panicked eyes, like. Help.
Kill her.
Yeah.
Okay, I just have to give you the restraint. How do I do that? Here it is. And then she has 1 action left.
Yeah, but I'm not
Try to intimidate all. Did she try to intimidate you yet, Crixel? Remember? Oh yeah, you don't. You do not want to get
suggested,
out. Did she intimidate you yet, Crixel? Do you remember?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, then she whispers in your ear. I don't know, something that I cannot repeat on Twitch. Oof, and you get scared. Yeah. Oh, that's a critical success actually. You have plus 14. Oof, yeah, you're terrified by this whispering, which I shall not repeat. Nate, your turn. So yeah, unfortunately, she's no longer she's not flanking. No.
Oh, by the way, can I? Yeah, dismissing spells. Can that be done anytime?
No, it is like an action. I think if the spell specifically says you can dismiss the spell,
yeah,
then it's an action. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Otherwise, it just lasts. Yeah.
Nate.
Oh yeah. I'll just strike. Start.
The bitch. Roll better.
I mean, D6 before that, but still.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. Okay, after that, I'll step here and use British shove.
Yeah, like if you even shove here, she will stay.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
So, yeah, okay, just sure.
Okay.
Solid hit though. Oh no, no. That's
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh my god.
Hero point.
Okay.
Oh, do hero points make it to the next session or not?
No. Oh, nice. 19. No, but you start with the 1 again. So.
Yeah.
Okay, roll damage. Oh, very nice. Okay, 27. Okay, yeah, she is.
Yeah,
she is like really like fucking hurt.
Away.
Oh my god. Okay, she is like near death now. Yeah, and that's your full turn. Crixel.
Yeah, I'm just trying desperately to find a way to do damage without using actions or attacks. Doesn't really seem like I can.
I shoved them away.
You shoved them away to here? Okay.
Yeah. Just to make sure that she keeps attacking Trixie. I love each other so much.
Wow.
I love
My
each other
wheels.
so much.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I mean, I'll try to frighten Sylvanas.
Okay, yep.
Be like, "No, this isn't you. You'll die for a demon." And
Mm-hmm.
-2. It's maybe if I not 20 yet. Nope.
No, he doesn't look that scared by the frantic squawkings. Johnny, give me a death save.
Wait, why can't I? Can't you usually click on? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Okay, I didn't get myself done.
No, that would have been one. Okay, yes, you stabilize. Yes, you the water stops oozing out of your form. Okay, Sylvanas. Runs over to you, Nate.
Yeah, okay, now he's getting stabbed on the
He's
way.
getting stabbed? Okay, okay. That's a hit.
And also gets off guard.
Also gets off guard. Okay, yeah. He's pretty tough stuff when you see when you know. Okay, sorry, but that's it turn. So yeah, he strides up, then tries to take a feint at you. Doesn't succeed, so it goes for a stab anyway. But misses
Okay.
also even without your armor. Yeah, so they did run up trying to distract you. Okay, the succubus is near death. Nate's still just injured. Injured critical. They begin by giving you at least another kiss, Crixel.
Come on, Crixel, go.
More action this night than his whole life.
I can't really do anything about this. It's mostly Ian's damage roll.
It's, yeah, I mean, you say mostly entirely. 27?
Okay, I mean, I'm alive.
She's healing up. That's good.
Yeah. And my will save is fucking garbage right now.
Ouch, ouch.
Wait, I'm -5. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but one less frightened, I think.
Damn.
But she
Who's
then...
up there? Come on.
Are you guys... She chooses to fly up a bit into the air.
Oh,
She flies
with
like,
me?
up a little bit into the dark. No, not with you.
Hmm.
Let's go with... Oh, but she can strike you before she flies up. Yeah. She goes then for a final claw against you as you kind of lay in there. Nothing personnel. Ooh, but misses.
Nice.
But yeah, it doesn't want to be in range for Nate. So then flies up like 15 feet into the air and like over to here. So you can kind of see her like flapping wings now to like join a fight, like completely unfold.
Oh, wow.
They're like devilish Tengu wings, you know. But then Nate, is your turn.
I mean, I can't really stabilize.
I'm stabilized.
Johnny looks okay. He looks okay.
Oh, okay. No, just surrender, Sylvanas, or die.
Oh.
I guess, yeah. Just is back to start.
There's a hit.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, solid try. He looks pretty injured now. A couple of big wounds opening up in A. He still seems like almost like out of it enough that he's not even like reacting very much to like this strikes or like cutting big gashes into him.
Yeah, he's charmed as hell. I mean, I'll do the British shot. That's...
Oof. No, it's very wide. Okay, you have one final action?
He was off guard though, right? Or no,
Yeah.
not anymore, right?
Not anymore.
Okay.
It's enters the start
Yeah,
of the turn, I think.
okay,
Yeah. It would still be a miss anyway.
What else can I do? I guess I step up here.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Fuck my reaction.
Crixel.
Don't worry, still standing. No problem. I will drop my gun. Take out a potion, step, and feed it to Johnny.
Nice, nice.
It is a moderate. I don't expect the world. For 24.
Oh, I see you targeting Sylvanas over there.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
nice, nice. Johnny, your turn. Yeah, you wake up, you bowl of water.
Just like trying to find like the mouth of
You
this.
just, in the pool, you just like all over, right? Kind of just go straight into the water.
Exactly, just mix it again.
That's like water's like. Oh.
Kind of like points like backwards with my wing. There, she there.
Okay, okay, then I'm gonna take an action to dismiss my form. And then I'm gonna use my other two actions. I'm gonna you know what? I'm just gonna lightning bolt straight up at her.
Okay. She was just like, I'm just out, baby, and you just like
You're for you there.
Damn, okay.
Let's
stay
see.
lying
Can
on
I...
the ground.
shit, how do I place this again? Fuck.
It's fine.
Like this, like this.
You want to see
Control and then scroll.
I like to imagine all the water just like kind of goes back into like a Johnny Shade bowl, yeah? Blast him.
Kamehameha. Where is it coming? Come on.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I rolled pretty good.
Don't roll pretty good.
Okay, normal
Success by 8.
success.
Okay, wasn't a good success. Okay, so what is this roll, Tom? 18. Okay, she takes 9.
This rolls.
She takes a little. She gets scorched a little bit in the wings, you know. That's your whole turn.
I had rolled last time, I think, as well.
Okay, so Varus just like kind of again with like that blank look on her face, just like stabs down at you as you lie prone on the ground.
For fuck's sake.
He's like, no, don't! How dare you! He like stabs down, hits you. Oh, pretty bad damage also. 17.
Oh, still.
Stabs down again.
Missing.
Misses. Stabs down again.
No, why? Yeah.
What the fuck?
What do you mean? He did lightning bolted her. What the fuck? What do I mean? It's like phone and melee.
Mean boy. Mean boy.
Stabbing. I'm so mean. Yeah, and you see her in the edge. You see her, and you actually all hear this time a voice in your heads, being like, "Oh, I hate to love you and leave you, darlings, but I'll find you one night. Rest assured." And then she, just kind of like, you see her like begin to cast a spell, and she just like vanishes from the space, and is gone.
God damn it.
Nate, your turn.
Such. Okay. Like.
You're like, okay, oh well, we can at least kill this guy.
Oh, what? Can I change my mind, maybe, just for to lose, or?
I mean, you haven't rolled yet, so I think it's fair. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I mean, do I really want to do that? No. I mean, with flanking, to flank, I need to be.
It's fair. Oh, you can never flank actually, but Johnny's unconscious, so you can't flank either. Because Crixel doesn't have a reach weapon, right?
Yeah. Okay. Of course.
Yeah, you open up another cut in his side. Oh, flat check, please, sorry.
Oh, the D6 one.
Yeah, just
DC 5, yeah.
Wasn't
DC
Wasn't-
5.
wasn't this only for the?
No, no,
the...
it's just because it's dark out. It's nothing to do with her.
Oh.
It's like because it's like dim
okay.
light when you're fighting. Yeah, so it's like another cut in the side. Also, I didn't mean to move you. Yeah, and he's got a lot of blood now oozing out of him.
And I'll use the shovel. Oh. The second one.
Miss?
Yeah. And do I have intimidate? Yeah, let's try that. I mean, it won't work.
Oh, it won't work so pessimistic.
Uh,
Okay, you're right. He doesn't. He's beyond caring about your scary words. Quicksil.
You arrive at a crossroads.
Hmm.
Trying to save this guy, but also trying to save ourselves. You're only injured.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll just let you handle this one.
What the fuck? I forgot he had nimble dodge. God damn it! Gotta use that sometimes.
I will drop my gun so I have a hands free.
Mhm.
Can I grab unconscious people?
Yeah, you can use an action to like. It's like literally like picking them up. So you have to actually like
Yeah.
look. If you want to carry them at like full speed, I mean that's literally like you're carrying them. And then
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I only have-
creatures, right?
I would be encumbered.
Can you lift him? Can it be in your encumbered range? He weighs like 6 bulk.
It would be within my max bulk,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah, you could use an action.
But
grab
I
and
have
just,
speed
run
or
away.
something? Minus 10 feet, right?
Yeah, I forget how encumbered works. I believe so. Encumbered.
So I'll grab Johnny,
minus 10
yes.
feet penalty, yes. So
Fling it over my shoulder and then
yeah, you literally just grab
Lift.
Johnny by an arm, and then just like lift it, heave him up, and then drag him over there, leaving Nate to deal with Silvara's
so it's
character.
2 actions and then just keep running. Like into
Okay, you just like keep running over. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Into the basically even like towards like the main street or towards the houses or like out of town. Like what kind of are you seeing like to get to where there's other people or to like kind of get out into the middle of nowhere?
mostly
You're
just like
that
the directs
Opposite direction. Okay,
opposite direction from him, yeah.
So there's another house maybe a couple hundred feet away, but it's not that
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Johnny, you are unconscious. Give me a death save. You are dying 2 now, Ed. Actually, but you should be wounded. You didn't give yourself
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah.
condition.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh,
didn't-
you have hero
I
point?
thought it used to give me the things.
Johnny does
I do,
have
yeah.
1 hit point, yes.
I
Sick.
do. I thought it used to give you all the things.
I don't think it
Well, I
automatically
guess
gives
not.
wounded. I'm not sure.
I mean, it also didn't give me dying or anything. I had to give
Oh, that's
myself
weird.
unconscious.
Because using a
before I
healing
realized I
potion
was
removes
dying.
the wound? Probably not, right?
Healing potion, I don't think removes it. Ooh.
Oh.
That's failure by 9. Okay, so you're dying 3 and really profusely. Okay, so Var's over here doing a 101, like dagger in hand, as he like faces you down. Nate, he steps forward, you know,
yeah.
and
you got
tries to. No, he steps forward. He steps.
Oh,
that's
lol,
what, you know,
sorry.
yeah.
Gonna
He's
be-
been hit enough times
Yeah,
by you.
we'll see.
He
Yeah.
steps forward and then tries to sweep you off his feet again, similar to what he did before.
I'll use my dodge away or whatever it's called.
You have a dodge away? Cool.
Yeah, now I do, because I'm an acrobat.
Oh, you took it
Nimble
already.
dodge?
Nice. This wasn't a melee attack. This was a the athletics thing. But you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But he fails on the athletics thing just though, so you just managed to stay on your feet, luckily. But then he
Oh,
goes for the
come on.
stab, which I get then.
It's like
you
a
dodge away
fucking
from,
Street
right?
Fighter player,
Yeah.
like spamming low kick.
He's spamming low kicks. Then he goes for the stab, which you have an extra AC. Wow, thanks to the 1 extra AC that misses, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
god, yeah, you use your acrobat. It's like a fight between 2 acrobats now, you know, where you're like kind of zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, and because it misses you, yeah, you just step away from it. Oh yeah, fucking technical battle now. You don't know what the succubus is doing, and then it's your turn, Nate.
Okay. Now he gets.
Yeah, you're just like you hold out a knife
Right.
and you try to stab him with your pike.
No.
No.
What are these rolls, man? I'll use British Sub on the next one.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh,
Yeah, you're watching Crixo and then it's getting pushed back. What the hell?
Oh, gotta stop my track.
I mean, he's off guard now, but
Yeah.
I mean, can't always roll so bad, right?
Yeah, mine is said you, man. Crixo?
Okay.
Yeah, Nate's just like holding him off with the pike, basically. Doing a great job not letting him to get closer.
I'm actually further than this, but I can't see you fight.
Okay. Do you want me to move you all down a bit, just for like distances?
I think it's.
Down to, like,
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I will. Yeah, holding Johnny with one hand, I'll grab my belt, the. What do you call it? The beast gun, growth gun, and then I'll loose a shot in the direction of Savaris.
Can you move how much far you would be away? But it has quite a severe range, right?
Yeah, so it's 20 feet, so it would be. So I'm like on the opposite of Johnny actually, so it's 35 feet, so only one.
Oh no, sorry, Johnny, it's like only one. Okay, nice. Yep. See that shot? For a blast.
Crit and kill him. Okay.
Just hit.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just a little. Oh, it's
a very little, yeah.
Little bonus. Little
Johnny.
And then.
Oh, sorry.
I'll reload. Yeah.
Two actions to reload. Okay. Oh, sorry, Johnny. Johnny, you would die.
Okay, use the hero point.
Okay, you stabilize.
Wait, it's not water. This is
yeah, for a second you hear like a blast through the breath, and then you think he's dead. Then you hear like a kind of like spurt of blood coming out. He seems somehow to be alright. Savaris, I mean, yeah, he keeps spamming this shit.
Only, right?
He keeps spamming this shit.
Yeah, so what do you do now?
He stabs. Yeah.
And fainting again, or?
No, he tries to trip you again instead of fainting.
Oh,
The fainting never worked. Tripping worked once.
Never
oh my
again.
god, he's still one off. Fuck, he's been one off with the trip twice in a row. My god.
And then I'll move away again.
Oh no, you only gotta move away if he misses, right, with the stab. And he does. Yeah. Okay, so then you move away. Yeah, okay, so the same exact tactic. He seems pretty like robotic in movements.
Okay, so I see Nate dodging pretty well, so I guess I'll shout out like, if you can, don't kill.
Yeah, I know.
You've been pretty lethal and going for the close, right, so far.
Blood pouring out of him,
It's an actual, like, it's a thing you choose, right? To like do.
Yeah. You have to
I know.
It's
-2, right?
Sure.
Maybe
but I need to roll this.
You wanted to get it low first, I guess. Oh yeah, you would. You managed to make it out in the darkness. That's true. He will use uncanny dodge. I keep forgetting. Your first attack. He has 2 more AC.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, my first attack won't be.
No. Yeah. Let's hit him pretty hard to begin with. Oh, thanks to nimble dodge, that is not a crit. Manages to to get scraped by instead of impaling him too badly. Okay. 16. Oh, sorry. Why did you take 32? No.
Yeah, I clicked just at the same time as the message popped up and it moved.
Yes. And then?
He's still badly injured.
Badly injured still, yeah.
I'll use British shove, but I guess non-lethal.
Okay, so -2 more. We'll just manually do it.
Yeah. No, I'll still do the lethal.
Okay.
He won't die, right?
He won't die. You gotta do the flat check as well. Well, you miss anyway. Okay, and then you have one more action.
Intimidating. Just
very good.
You
did try, didn't you?
Mm.
Yeah. Once you try immune for like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, is it only if they critically succeed?
No, it's just whenever you try. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even if you succeed, they also become immune.
Right. Then I'll do that Hail Mary again.
Sure.
The flat check first. Which is good. And then this.
Nada. Crixo.
Badly injured.
And I don't think you can do non-lethal with a gun.
No. And I worry if I crit him, his head is gonna explode.
Don't shoot him between the eyes,
Okay, hasn't hit Nate yet. I guess I will Yeah, how far are the closest people like around? Is it a pretty quiet street? I imagine?
Like it's pretty like late at night, right? So there isn't like it isn't that like busy out. Like the main path you came out is like, you know, at this point maybe between 200 feet, so maybe 3 or 4 rounds to get there. And then probably like, you know, if you ran up and down that, you probably run into somebody within like half a minute. Like, very hard to say because, you know, like it is just like a street in like the outskirts of town at night. So it isn't like, you know, like a busy amount of people. But you think probably around that time, I would like make a roll for it if you choose to do it. How long it would be. But you can't like directly see people like, you know,
yeah.
or anything.
Does this do anything? Vampiric touch is kind of evil, right? Yeah, but let's not do that on. So I would have to. Okay, I'm actually gonna like retrace my steps a little bit. Go back to where I was originally. So 1 action. Then I'll drop I'll drop Johnny on the ground.
Yeah, get him out of here.
And,
takes 1 full damage, dies.
and grab a sword.
Grab a sword, very nice, very nice. Johnny, you're just chilling. Savaris, you know, he's gonna make this work as he steps forward, trips you, spams that ledger. I just gotta feel like, okay. Fucking impossible to do. Then just stabs you.
I lose the same thing again.
You do step sync?
Oh yeah.
Hits you anyway, so you don't get to move away this time.
Yeah.
And then you see he stabs you for 21 piercing. Like gets it into the ribs and like there's a blood pouring out. But it is your turn then, Nate.
Yeah.
And he's like, you won't hurt her anymore as he like stabs you then.
She's gone.
He's gone, dude, get over it.
Got a rebound already,
He doesn't seem
jeez.
to see it that way.
I mean, will I kill the guy? I mean, I
You
need
do pretty sick damage.
Okay, yeah, you go for a normal. Is this a normal attack?
Let me. What's that?
Remember the flat check?
Oh yeah.
I gotta remember to do like light vision more, you know. So actually like meets people with light vision to get a big. Yeah, that's easy enough to make out his actions in the moonlight. Oof, yeah, and you stab him.
I added the -2.
Oh, okay, so it's not lethal. Okay, so you hit him with like the side of the wood or whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty good damage. Yeah, but he's still up.
Yeah. I mean, do the British shove, it's not lethal. Hope for the best.
No.
And then I'll step up.
Step away. Nice. Crixil.
Yeah, well, as Nate is stepping away, I fucking charge in, like tag team, and try to like using the sprints.
Nibble dodge. You know, nibble dodge.
Force.
Fucking forgot. Nibble dodge, no dodge.
That's because I took so long describing that.
Yeah, I was like, oh wait, he's getting attacked.
Try to jam the shortcut into him. Wait, non-lethally. Misses. So that's 1 action left. I'll try again. I'll do a reloading strike.
Okay, yeah.
So that's -4, then another -2 on top of it.
Ooh, critical
Okay.
miss. Okay. He sees you in front of him. Goes for a feint.
Bad
Definitely fails.
Fails, yeah.
So just tries to stab you instead. You know, who needs a feint? A critical miss. He goes for the -4 last action and misses again. Crick still standing strong as 2 quick jabs come in. You duck out of the way. Nate, he's barely hanging on.
I get a penalty if I attack.
Yeah, Quicksil's a little bit
right?
of cover, so there's like a -1 for the Quicksil's cover. You could also get around the back and you'd have a +2, you know.
Yeah, I can just use. I can move here, right?
Yeah, or just move, yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, just.
He
move
dodges, mother. Yeah, you get around the back, pike in hand.
Yeah. These and -2. Let's go.
There we go. Yeah. So Sentinel dodge not a crit, but a very
Oh,
solid strike.
This.
Oh, he had a flat check. Who makes it? Luckily. Okay. Yeah. Let's see the damage. Very nice. So yeah, you get around the back with Crixel distracting him. The blunt-ended pike slams into the back of his head, and he like falls like limply to the side, and drops his dagger, landing on the floor next to him. Very nice, very nice. I really need a pee, but good stuff. It seems you look around on edge, but you don't see any signs of the tank.
Ah, easy.
Yeah.
I think if she had Sage, this would be TPK, right? At least, well, I mean, not technically because Altair's hide, but
Yeah, I didn't look well. It looked like going well.
I mean, maybe. I mean, if she doesn't run away into the air, I might be able to like do good stuff.
yeah, she was quite low, I guess. Yeah.
Aki was never quite low in healing herself.
Although that was pretty fun with him trying to hit me.
Yeah.
And me
Without your
of course,
armor,
with
an old
the-
man.
I was submiss and everything.
Okay, I think we can do the immediate aftermath, right? Ian's back in there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So after long fight, maybe even like a minute and a half. That's a long fucking fight. In the world, you are victorious. What do you do?
Okay, so the bastard's down. We got him, but
I think Johnny, alive. Pretty sure. But
I mean, I guess I can make a check to make sure.
Yeah, you can do like a
or
medicine
not
check.
really.
Like it's very easy. Like
Yeah.
you
Still
can do a medicine
breathing,
check.
right?
Check, say, see if you can see a pulse or yeah. It's
Just all of his blood, he's just bleeding internally, which is where you want blood.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still see his
Good
chest
reference.
like falling and rising, and you put your heart to your ear to, and you hear the heart.
Yeah.
beats.
He'll be alright.
Hmm.
Hopefully, he's alive at least.
the
He's
old man in
just
house,
gargling blood.
I think he is less lucky.
So
Maybe we should check.
by the way, how long do knocked out guys stay unconscious? Like
And there are no like hard and fast rules about it. Normally, like in the range
Yeah,
of
quite
a
like
few
the
hours or
D4.
something.
Okay, so do we check the house or?
Yeah, I'll pick up Johnny and follow you into the house. I
The
think.
GM determines from a
Can you?
minimum of 10
Yeah.
minutes to several hours.
I
Are
mean,
you
I'll,
able to carry Johnny?
Yeah.
I mean, he
Easy.
was able to.
Already did it.
I mean, I'll carry the acrobat's body in the house, so we
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
We can
And you're
make
so you're
that,
putting Johnny in as well, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there you go.
Okay. Once he's inside, I'll drop in and try to check on the old man that was bleeding out on the bed.
Yeah, as you get over here, by the way, you now see in the back, like kind of in this square roughly, you see like a
Mhm.
trap door that is like now open and like kind of like lifted up.
Okay.
Yes, and the old man, you see a pretty withered, drained-looking body lying on the bed, still and unmoving. A bit of a not nice sight, the kind of thing you see in like a horror film.
Yeah, this one here, right?
Yeah, exactly. So you both get a look, but even without doing a medicine check, it really he's like almost like withered, like withered away and kind of stuff. It's pretty.
Looks like your old body.
exactly. No, you don't think there's much hope for this powerful.
Okay, this.
tried to act quickly, save him, but took too long.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's
honestly, it
difficult.
looks
Like,
like
yeah, she was. Yeah, even Quicksilver from like having been subject to a charm for a while, she was
It's
very.
pretty
She's
pretty
pretty
hurtful.
powerful. Yeah.
we scout around the place. Do we find anything like ghosts?
There's a trapdoor thing I mentioned. That's pretty interesting. It's not on the map. I don't
Yeah.
have like a thing on it. That's pretty interesting. Otherwise,
Yeah.
she like the clothes and like the belongings of this person who was in the chair. He kind of like took off next to him. You saw when he came in, he looks like a pretty. I'm not saying you want to steal from the dead, but you seem to have a bit of money about him when you came in, so you think that might be interesting. Other than that, no, it looks for all intents and purposes like just a nice little sort of like cottage, like a nice fireplace with like that fire crackling where you're sort of having to drink a quicksilver. There's like a desk with it's got some like sort of like letters and everything, but nothing. You kind of have a quick scout, but it doesn't seem very insidious.
So again, where is exactly Zoltaire waiting?
No, Ted was back at like the circus camp, like in a tent, having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Oh, I forgot about that. I thought he was like.
I'm keeping Talia company. Leave me alone.
Exactly. To be one of the suspects is being close attention.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. A job well done.
Good job well done, Hunter. Yeah. Didn't let it out of your
Hopefully-
sights.
Before Shackles there.
we don't arrive back and Altair is now missing.
You having a good time so far?
Yeah.
But the
mean,
last
I
you know is
guess
that I
we'll-
was just at the bar with Talia.
Yes, that is the last thing we all know. Yeah. And the bar now is like maybe like a few minute walk away down the street.
So I guess we check the trapdoor then.
Okay. Yeah. So you peer on down, and there is like a ladder, right, that kind of goes down from the trapdoor. And as you like descend down, which I assume you do, you see a room.
Oh, I
maybe
don't.
you don't. Okay, so you did peer down, right? Then fine. But no, I mean, yeah. You see, like, yeah. So you kind of peer your head down, so you don't see a Vegas side. The trapdoor, the ladder leads down, maybe like 5 to 10 feet, just like a couple meters or something, into like this basement, which is kind of like a little bit of a dungeon vibe. There is, some candles like lighting up the place. There's like some chains on the wall. You see a lot of, and I guess I would only describe it like demonic carvings. Like there's like kind of a circle on the floor, like that, some sort of like magic circle, and then some like just I mean, if you're not going down the stairs, you can't examine it that much if you're just peering in through the trapdoor. But it seems like some sort of very occult kind of, almost looks a little bit like a ritual room, but probably for like more succubus focused rituals.
So quick still one thing about this. It looks pretty nefarious to me.
Yes.
Should we wake up the surveillance guy and ask him about it? Although he seemed a bit out of it, right?
I did not
Didn't
see
seem
him at first, so he
right.
must have been hiding down there. But this is the house of the old man, no?
When you
Oh,
were
yeah,
there before, you
probably.
saw her leading him to his.
Okay.
And you had showed before. Like, she was the one who like pointed it out and stuff when you were like
Oh,
walking
okay,
down the
cool.
street.
I mean,
Yeah.
the thing. I mean, before during the fight, our surveillance guy was. He seemed pretty. He didn't seem human almost. Right? He was just ignoring blows, bleeding freely, and didn't care about it. So I know the thing that if we wake him up, he'll be more normal. I guess he
Oh,
was
no.
under some spell.
Yeah, she's still out there, so probably still holds. Not sure. But perhaps we can break through with time. I think
Yeah.
first we find Altair and heal Johnny.
Yeah, I agree.
Shouldn't spread out.
I agree, because I'm a bit worried. Like these things down there doesn't look well, and if the woman returns, then you both of you looking pretty badly right now.
Yes, if this is her home,
Be a problem,
don't want to
yeah.
stay alone.
So I guess we leave now.
Okay. And you take the acrobat and Johnny with?
Yeah.
Yep. So one of you take each of them and then just start heading down the high street.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, you start heading back to go. As you know, you first when you pass like the first couple people, like people heading back from a bar for like a late night out, they kind of like give you a bit like of like wide eyes, like a wide berth as you're carrying like these two figures, like each of you in one arm. They don't
We
decide
drinkers.
to ask any
Yeah.
questions.
How heavy is the acrobat?
I mean, he's fairly light, but he's all muscle, so he's like pretty heavy. He's 6 spoke. That's his all medium features.
Yeah.
But
Wow,
same
that's
as Johnny, but
so broke.
he holds the weight in a different way, Okay, yeah. So you two, and you're going straight back to the circus. Or you go back to the bar. No, you go back to the bar,
end,
right?
right?
Check
Yeah.
for, yeah, exactly. So yes. So yeah, so you head back to the inn. As you go, you kind of walk past. You do see like some people kind of like see Sylvanas like underneath or on the next Johnny, and there's a couple whispers, and somebody's like, "Hey, is that? I recognize him."
Okay. Wait, who's carrying Sylvanas? Who's carrying Johnny? Do we know?
I thought Nate would maybe take Sylvanas,
Yeah,
but you took
probably.
Johnny
Yeah, I guess
before. That's
so,
kind
yeah.
of how my brain kind of immediately went to it.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing to him? Where was he? They've had the missing poster for weeks.
Trapped in a basement is my best guess.
Trapped in a basement? They all kind of look a little shocked. What basement? Whose basement?
Too early for that.
Too early.
We found him. We'll take him to Circus Master. More news will follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. They kind of just like go.
Excuse me, I'm bleeding.
No, oh yeah, sorry. Oh yes, you're not looking too good, huh? And is that? Oh yeah. They like, yeah. It was like kind of dim light. They didn't see in your tank. It was hard to really see the wounds, But the eyes go wide when they see like how you're barely like stumbling along, and they give you a wide berth. And yeah, you go into the inn and you see it's still definitely like a bit before 11, so still all action stations. But you do like a quick glance, you two, and you don't see at least out there where you left him at like his table.
And I'd imagine we also don't see the Talia.
You also do not see Talia, yes.
Unfortunate, must have missed him while he was looking for us.
Yeah.
I'll stay here with bodies. You ask around?
Or what?
Where he went?
Oh, Altair.
Yes.
I have an inkling where he might have gone, but
Really? Well,
yeah.
let's go.
How much time did it pass since we left here?
So since you left there, maybe, I mean, since you left, it hasn't been very long at all. You like walked down, there was a fight.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 minutes or so. And the walk back, you were carrying people, and the walk back to you was slow. More like half an hour.
Okay.
I forgot you were encumbered on the way back, right? So Nate would have been based, yes.
I'll walk up to the bar and I'll ask if they saw Altair and Talia and how long.
The new performer.
away.
Oh, and you're the water guy. I think Altair cleared his tab with us maybe 20 minutes ago, something like that.
And
I guess he was heading
Talia,
off for the
did
night.
you also see her?
Oh yeah, I think they were together at the time.
Left together, did they?
Shrugs. Looked like it.
All right. Thanks for the information. Also, I'll have a beer, a big one,
Oh, sure. Take a seat. Just gonna like let me draw that up.
and I'll shout to Crystal. What do you want?
I'm like busy like putting the bodies at a table so that it doesn't.
Are you
I'm like put a
fucking,
cloak over Savara so that he doesn't
like put
draw
the
attention.
sunglasses on the eyes.
We can burn it. Big beer.
two big beers coming right up. And they draw, they have their pint and a half glasses. They draw one up for these, for people ask for a big
Common
drink.
points?
And I'll ask, is there anybody here that maybe has some knowledge in healing? Might want to, you know,
Yeah, we got a seamstress
help our
who's
guy out
stitched up
here.
quite a few bullet wounds in the past.
Can you look at our friend Johnny here? He's been beaten up pretty badly.
Yeah, sure. I'll send her out to take a quick look. He walks into the back after pulling the food 2 beers, and you see this maybe middle-aged woman who looks like she played at work somewhere in like a hospitality section of the bar. Come out with like a sewing kit and everything, and be like, oh, here somebody needs patching up. And yeah, you show her to Johnny, and she's like, oh yes, I can see the problem here, but what? She kind of looks a little. What happened to him? Some of these wounds are very. I mean, the dagger wounds. I see a lot of those, but he also looks a little. Kind of lifts the arm and drops it. A little withered. That's the right word.
Yeah, there's some magic involved. Imagine. I'm not an expert
Oh,
in this
magic.
thing,
Well, I've never
So I'd rather.
done anything like that.
So I'd rather our friend Johnny here comes to his senses, and he might be able to better describe the situation.
Okay. Well, I'm not a expert, but I'll give it a shot. And she gets out her sewing kit and starts sewing up the worst of the wounds. Wrapping them with gauze and everything. We give her a little check, and she spends 10 minutes to treat wounds as you drink your beers.
Other side.
Oh, okay. Well, she crit succeeds on those 2D on the DC 15, so she gets a little 48. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I'm pretty good. So after 10 minutes, Johnny, you regain 20 HP. Not bad. She wraps it all up in gauze, and she gets her sewing kit out, and she sprays on some anesthetic. She seems to be pretty well versed at dealing with the multiple stab wounds that Johnny has been inflicted by.
Great job, lady. Can we buy you something for the travel?
You can give me some money instead of buying me something, and then I can buy something at my leisure later.
I'll give you them.
I'll slide over 2 golds.
Oh, yeah, very generous, of course. My pleasure. Does your other friend need some help?
I want to roll society.
Yeah, you see Crixel slide over 2 gold, and you're like, wait a second, 2 gold. Yeah, roll society. Yeah.
Thank you. Also, need help finding someone.
Sure, yeah, she's kind of looking wide at the 2 gold. Okay, yeah, to put it in perspective, like a like a skilled worker, right? Like someone who is probably like her, where she is what's it called?
Professional.
Yeah, exactly. She has professional. She has some things. I just want to double check before I lie. Professional. That would cost. No, it doesn't really matter, but just give you some perspective. So, wall building. Hirelings, here we go. Yeah. A skilled hireling would be paid maybe 5 silver pieces a day. So you pay her 4 times that for 10 minutes work. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good going. But no, to be honest, she seemed very skilled. I'm actually just saying skilled hirelings will have a +4 modifier, so they still kind of suck. She was clearly better than that. So it's probably more than she'd be used to, but not like an People are generous in the Shackles. A lot of drunk people, a lot of pirates. They have money, but still, it's.
And they lose money, then they get some more. Yeah.
Exactly. Sorry, and you said you need essentially where I can try to help. Who are you looking for?
I can look at Nate's. Well, we can stay here and have people find Altair. Yes.
Yeah.
You said you might know around where he is. Have someone fetch.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to rush things. I don't think so.
But otherwise he might be asleep. We need to tell him and figure out what to do. No?
Maybe give him a few hours. He's asleep,
don't understand.
Don't
Nate's such a guy. What a friend. Nate's like, nah, he's having a good time. Fucking let him sleep, man.
yeah. He's been
Johnny, you're awake by the way
a
now.
lot
Sorry, Johnny,
good.
you are awake by the way now.
Which is a good thing, by the way, because I mean, Altair's not. He doesn't want to go back to his assassin roots, but he would. You know.
Well, that could have gone better, I presume.
Yeah,
Much
Johnny's
worse.
Feels good in moments, but afterwards, big drawback.
You know, the experiment, not the best, not the best. Maybe don't use turning into water. Not the best idea. Gotta say, I don't know.
I mean, it worked out in the end, but like
Yeah, well, but not because of it.
clap Johnny on the back. Yes.
Well, it's very
I'll
safe
just
when
let
you.
I think I'll just let you guys go in close and not just rush in like that.
Yeah, I mean, I was able to put some new acrobatic moves to use. So,
Very good to hear, bro.
yeah. Too bad you couldn't see that, huh?
Absolutely.
Maybe next time.
So,
Well,
Maybe tomorrow in the circus.
yeah.
one day training, very impressive.
Well, so Johnny, back there was a trapdoor and some, let's say, some scary symbols and signs on the ground and on the walls. Look like some bad magic was going on there.
Speaking
Well,
of magic,
maybe we
she
should go back there in the morning.
used magic to
Yeah,
disappear.
All there.
But what if
Oh,
she
you didn't
comes
get her?
back and
Damn it.
No, still out there.
That's unfortunate.
yeah, if she gets back there and cleans everything up? I mean, she didn't look like the type who would, do the cleaning, but you never know.
I don't think going there before morning is a good idea.
Yeah.
And definitely not without Altair.
This inn didn't
Well,
have
I
any
mean-
sleeping rooms, right?
No, this is more like a bar. There is like another inn
Yeah.
close by, of course, that you could go to. So
Yeah.
not this
Oh, by the way, Johnny, you want a drink too? I'm feeling pretty generous today.
I'm good. I'm good.
I mean,
Really?
how
That's a
much
lot
do I
of.
pay for
big
like
money.
a couple of drinks? Like a couple of silver? Or, no, less.
Two copper
Yeah,
per.
couple silver, couple copper, whatever you're feeling. You,
Okay, silver seems good.
seems good to me too.
I mean, the guy gave to go to.
Yeah, you can't
mean,
complain
okay,
about
guy.
not paying for drinks after you.
I have a name, okay.
guy.
Was it again?
What is it?
Perfect.
So, Johnny, do you think we should wake Altair up? Go there and wake him up right now.
Nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
didn't seem.
It looks like
That's
no,
right,
forget
No,
it.
bro. I think we tie up the dude here, you know, and we just do everything else in the morning.
So, we
I mean, I'll
wait for him to come to us. Should we go to our rooms? Should we? Well, I don't know if we have permanent rooms, but like, yeah, same room.
I'll go back to the bar and
We were in the public room,
point-
by the way.
You did find a place like around here to sleep. I remember before you had that. You had the,
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
there
you
was
might
the
have
other
been-
inn with
the
just
other inn,
the
yeah,
big
exactly.
The communal
beds.
room,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. The hostel kind of thing.
Very
I'll
safe.
point to the acrobat on the floor. That's the guy, right? The acrobat.
Fits.
Yeah,
You've seen some
that's next
posters. You
to-
saw some posters in his room when you were previously in
Yeah.
there. He certainly fits the bill.
Because he might have
Yes.
a twin brother. So I mean, twin then probably won't. But
Like
in
a
case there
impressionist
are more
lookalike.
elves here, dressed in such a way. No, I'm just having some fun. Okay, so do I have rope? I'm pretty sure I have some rope. Oh yeah,
Usually
I
have
have
some
some
rope.
rope.
Usually have some.
Oh.
Okay, so you just like in the middle of the tent, just like tying up this dude.
Mm.
Because, you know,
Why don't we go
it's-
back to the...
It's a lot of curious looks. You know, you just like this guy is clearly unconscious. You just start like tying him up. There's people like looking eyes, and like after a while, you see there is like this one guy who's kind of like semi-bounce or more, security guard for the bar, who kind of comes up and says, something patrons are looking you a bit funny. Because he kind of squints now he's there. He's like, wait a second, that guy looked familiar. I remember being asked about him. Isn't that the acrobat that went missing?
Yeah, we think it is.
Why are you tying him up? Is he alive? He kind of like looks a bit closer to him.
Yeah, he should be alive still.
He should be. maybe you should get him a doctor to tie him up.
I mean, I gave him a pretty good smack on the head, so
You gotta take a step back. Wait, who
he
are
looks
you?
pretty alive.
Wait.
Oh,
He's
don't
like,
you-
look, I don't know what's happening there, but
don't
whatever
you
you're
know?
doing to this person, maybe you don't do it inside our establishment.
We'll be leaving shortly, but there's some magic involved, and our acrobat friend here was his true self, I think.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. I understand it, but I also understand this is a bar. People come in to like have a drink, forget about their worries, a little bit of dancing. They don't,
Yeah, I have a drink right here.
yeah. The drink part is great, but it's not really a place you come and bring your, I don't know, prisoners or hostages or I don't know, whoever this person fucking is to you, and then just so you're tied them up on the table.
Just a friend,
Yeah.
Having a
okay,
all
great.
day, But yeah, we'll be living,
Good.
and I guess we live.
Okay.
I can carry.
Yeah. You finished, you were pretty quick. You tied him like a couple of, rudimentary knots, and then, you took away his weapon, obviously, I'm assuming. Yeah, and then you lifted him. So where are you taking him?
Back to the circus, I'd imagine.
Yeah, okay.
Just making sure we don't bump into Altair.
Yeah,
I mean, you probably won't.
So I say you're planning to like sleep there all night,
I
right?
mean-
You weren't planning to like leave and go back at some point, or were you?
I mean, I can't remember
Sorry,
exactly.
Josh, sorry.
Just-
Just checking. Altair, was he was planning to like actually just like sleep there the remaining of the night? Was he planning to leave at some point, or I don't know? Just
Well,
checking.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Altair, was
Yeah.
like, I gotta go back to my own place.
If
He's
she's
a player like that,
Yes. yeah, I'm not
She
going to hit
doesn't-
and quit at that.
She
fast.
doesn't kick. She
Oh.
doesn't kick you out.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
then I'll
Just
stay.
checking.
Did we
just
have
checking.
Did we have any like quarters assigned in this circus?
Last time you weren't. I think they like offered you one, but you like,
Yeah.
were like, no, we were
Oh,
gonna stay
yeah.
in town. So you don't have
I
like a
mean,
tent.
then in that case, then I'd imagine we'd rather go to the inn.
Okay, just bring him with.
Yeah. Now, oh my God, we'll be
Definitely
even
no
paid.
one will ask questions.
It's like,
Hey,
no,
the
don't worry,
roof
it's
for
not
that
fair.
bastard.
It's not fair. Don't worry about the vote for the unconscious body. Hotels always ask so awkward questions nowadays. Whenever I'm trying to bring in an unconscious body, they're always like, "Who's that?"
Are they
second
alive?
let's take the rope off. Just for a moment. Then take and then
Okay, so you take the rope off him, and now just like carrying him over your shoulder.
How
as you
how
go
gold?
along.
Yeah,
How expensive is it to get one big room? It's like 10 gold, right?
One big room is expensive. Yeah, let me check out.
what
Sorry.
about one small room?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
get like one
Like a
two-person
two-bed
room.
room.
It's not too bad. Yeah, a private room for
Yeah.
2 costs 8 silver pieces for a night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
'cause
that
we
then.
should like maybe have someone guarding the
Yeah,
guy.
we can't have this dude. We cannot wake
Yeah.
up in communal room. Too many questions.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess I
okay,
can
I'll-
pay for that too.
Oh, I already subtracted it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so we got a room.
And you tie him up in the room, I guess, once
Yes.
you're back up there. There are a couple
Yeah.
questions, but when you just say, "Oh, it's our friend who drank a bit too much," and you take
Yeah.
him up to the room. And
Nobody
Yeah,
recognizes
let's
seems
gag
pretty
him.
still sound asleep. Okay, gag him, sure.
so that he screams and wake us up.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And we make sure that he doesn't have any weapons on him.
Yeah, he seemed to just have the dagger that he had when he was fighting that he dropped
Mhm.
in the house.
Remove the necklace off of
Okay.
him.
Oh, is the necklace? Oh, it's the one that he got. No, forget.
It's
No,
tied
I don't
to
remember that from the
the-
last session.
the woman. Makes it easier for her to hypnotize.
Yeah. Give
Yeah.
me a as he's like saying this, Johnny. Give me a religion check, as you were like kind of wanting kind of mentioned it, before when you were discussing succubuses.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So Crystal mentions this amulet is blah blah. It's like making it easier for. This is true, and it's kind of also what you mentioned it before, like what you kind of told Crystal before, where you kind of got this idea from was that often they could like give this kind of gift. What however, is that while maybe like the initial giving can be done by like a physical sort of object, the actual effect that it leaves is much hard to get rid of. And like to kind of mark it leaves on the mind and on the soul of the humanoid who gets given it is very difficult to actually completely remove. That requires actually a atonement ritual to like discuss what sins maybe they did while they were under this sort of control, right? Like, clearly their mind has been warped. You don't know if they did something bad during this, weeks period. It certainly would be hard to imagine it. And, this requires some sort of atonement to
Okay.
be completely free from the creature.
Well, Well, I don't think he's gonna be free from this thing
Mhm.
for a while,
Hmm.
unless he atones properly.
Even if we kill her?
Atones for what?
Well, if you kill him, that's a bit more
Oh,
fine.
no, I mean the woman, not him.
I think he still needs to atone.
Yeah, so for instance, like he would still
He
have
should
some. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Like you think he still should. Part of like the gift, the link, makes him a lot more susceptible to her advances and her suggestions. Obviously, that wouldn't happen anymore, but he still might, himself be slightly, affected by it. Probably less so, but the soul is still marked in a way.
Hey, maybe he'll be less of an asshole.
Maybe.
We definitely need to hope that we can get her. That will help him, But then
But how
still
do
need to
you?
do some work.
But how do you force him to?
Or we can
Maybe.
force him.
Let's
I mean,
discuss
if he
tomorrow.
wants to.
I don't think we can force him. I
He
don't think we
didn't seem
can.
very willing to
Let's
Yeah, well,
change
exactly. Yeah,
his
probably.
mind. For
We just need to get rid of the succubus.
let's
But
talk
that's gonna be
tomorrow with Utter so that
I
he
think
has
it's-
more than 2 hours to play.
yeah, so
Okay, yeah. So you that's
oh,
fine.
before someone goes to sleep, I think maybe someone should stay awake and guard him. And if or when he wakes up, what do we do? Johnny, do you have any
I don't know.
ideas about that?
Not really.
I him to
Just have him tied up and like proper
Heavy furniture.
weapons and stuff. I don't think we can do much better than that right now.
I will say another.
Is he
Sorry, another
gagged
way
at
that.
all?
So he was gagged. He did gag him. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it's
just
still like
checking. I think technically it will. I don't see. I
make
think technically also
no-
dispel magic would also work. I'm just actually checking. I think that actually would also work. It is like kind of a magic
No,
effect.
I'll
Just just to let you know.
dispel magic would work. Do I have that?
You can say. I don't know how druids
It's
work.
more
Do druids have,
common, I
do,
think.
do druids have like all spells? I don't know.
No, I'm on the primal list.
You're
so I'll have to
spontaneous?
check.
Oh no.
Oh
but,
yeah,
like,
dispel
you are-
magic is on it. Yeah,
Okay, so take-
I need to prep it, but I can get it easy. I can prep from anything.
also, can you heal me a little bit before we go to rest?
I tried to quietly told you to take.
He did
25.
this in camera.
Oh, I didn't notice it was too slow.
This when
It's
the
10
security
more.
guard was telling you to fuck
10
off.
more.
It was 10.
Yes.
Nice.
I used 2
Not-
first level spells on you and 2 second level spells on you.
Not bad.
Huge.
Not bad at all. Okay, so yeah, then you arrange like shifts where you kind of take turns watching Sylvaris, and then the night passes. He does. It was like kind of evening time, so he seems like he seems quite happy to like continue sleeping off the wounds for most of the night. It's quite early in the morning, maybe about like 6 a.m. So maybe an hour or two before you would normally wake up, where you see he like first begins to stir, and then starts to like
okay,
go against his. Sorry, go on.
The dispel magic thing, right?
Yeah.
Would I have any idea how high of a magical level this would be?
This seems like
Per
this is
effect?
like a native thing from that creature, right? So
Yeah.
basically, half the creature's level. So that's like up to you to kind of guess how far. Like this seems to. Also,
I guess
from the
that's
way she was
somewhere around
so
our level.
quickly draining Crixil,
Reasonable.
she seemed. You've heard this. Succubuses can vary. In strength. She seemed to be like quite a powerful one. Based on how much she was affecting Crixil and how impossible it was for her to resist him to resist. So but probably somewhat of it.
Yeah, she was just so strong. It wasn't my fault.
Exactly. She did seem to
This
be a
guy.
pretty powerful succubus.
Nothing I could do, dude.
Okay.
Nothing you could do. Okay, yeah, but yes, like I said, maybe at about 6 a.m. or something, you see the first signs of him start to struggle against the bonds. Like first, kind of not really consciously knowing where he is, probably just starting to move around and trying to get a bit more comfortable, and then
Does it sorry.
Yeah.
Does it what's the word? When you have it, does it go up or down if it's 9, for instance? If it's I don't know.
if you
it's our level.
if you have it,
Would
it's like
go,
spell casting. If she was level 9, it would be a 5th level thing.
Oh, okay.
If she was level 10, it would also be 5th. If she was 11, it would be
Okay.
6th. Yeah.
I don't think she's allowed. I hope it's not allowed.
Yes.
Oh,
So yeah, he
that's
begins to
well.
struggle. Let's say I'm doing roll a d3 to see who's on watch at this time. At this time, it is Nate, who is you're watching over him for the last part of the in the morning arrives, and you see him start to struggle against the bonds, and then his eyes sort of open. He looks around and sees you, and then starts try to say something, but he can't really get out of the ropes or make any real noise. And after if you just kind of ignore him, after a few minutes, he does seem to stop. But yeah, about this time when you're watching him, it is almost morning. So you think the others will basically had their long rest.
So, how are you feeling, buddy? I'll ask him.
He's gagged.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well he's
Stay that way.
okay. Yeah, he just kind of tries to struggle a bit, but seeing that you don't seem to be doing anything, he kind of just stares you with those eyes and kind of slumps a bit more into place. Yeah. And then after another, if you don't do anything about an hour later or something, he seems almost he is also very wounded, right? He's barely hanging on, so he seems like he is quite happy just to almost go back to sleep or kind of slip in and out of unconsciousness for a little bit. So he kind of slips out of it again for a while, and then eventually it's basically morning. You think the others are probably ready to wake up. Yeah, what do you do?
Okay, so I mean, do I get the rest too? I
Yeah,
mean,
you also get the rest.
well,
Yeah. You would have rested for 6 hours and then started
Uh,
watching with them.
Okay, so our guy's awake.
Yeah, you could tell the other two who are probably in the communal room.
Let's try this balance effect on him. Good work.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't
I
need
mean-
to atone?
He probably still should.
Could you
Yeah,
maybe
it's
just,
a bit like cheating, using a spell magic. It works, but
could you maybe
Loophole.
heal him for a bit before
Sorry?
Give-
Could I
give
what?
him some of the old mud bath that you do? He's he's in pretty bad
No,
shape.
no.
Not here, not with people.
He can get help once he's feeling better. Mentally.
No, okay.
So it's if he starts going against it, somehow gets out of his pain, out of his restraints, you want to be able to take
Yeah.
him down quickly again.
Yeah, okay. So
Be ready.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you follow him into the bedroom where he's like
Cram
tied
into
up.
the.
Yeah,
Uh,
space. And yeah, you see him,
oh,
and yeah, he does seem
okay.
stirs, all this thing, and he starts like trying to speak again and like getting out of his bindings, but he's way too weakened to get out.
Maybe we just see what he has to say. Just be
uh,
ready to put the
should we get out there here?
thingy
or
back in. Probably.
Yeah, you didn't see him go
He
into
still
the
hasn't
room in
returned.
Yeah, you didn't see him in his like communal in the bed he was in like last night.
Oh yeah.
How
Um,
early?
But I don't feel like looking for him for ages. He show up. He
I'll
can
grab
do
Nate
it.
by both shoulders and look him in the eyes and be like, Nate, been whole night.
Yeah.
Our lives are in danger. You know where he is. Refuse to tell. Game is over. We should find out there.
As he says, it's out there on your side. You woke up this morning. It's fairly open in the circus. You have busy days. Cleaning up and everything. You wake up maybe like a little bit. Maybe when you see like you're pretty perceptive. So you probably wake up when like Talia also starts getting ready for the day and everything in the room. And she's like, oh yeah, she kind of smiles. You wake up and she's like, oh, I'm just gonna go get some coffee, some breakfast. You want to join?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, and so she finishes putting on some clothes, and then you head out to the camp. So she doesn't seem to like hide the fact you're like coming out of her tent or whatever in the morning. She doesn't seem to really care. And then you go over, you kind of join where others are, like having some breakfast, some coffee, and just like preparing for the day's work. Yeah, but you don't see the others around yet. But of course it's quite early still, so that isn't really probably a surprise to you.
Yeah, at some point I might ask if anyone who stayed at the bar later, like if my companions came back.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you actually, you kind of sitting over coffee as you kind of do that, and yeah. Oh no, wait, okay, no, there should actually be something else. Okay, so you do. Okay, no, sorry, let me go a little bit. So yeah, so you go for breakfast, you kind of sit down, and then kind of the news also breaks around like the camp basically that there was sighting of Sylvaris last night. Like he was in the inn, like the others kind of brought brought him. They're like, yeah, people's they're not sure who exactly. Some strangers, some people describe, and they think it could be like Nate and the others like brought back this person in the middle of the night, and that are going on like the person who shares it basically was at the bar late last night when Crixel was still there, like one of like the stagehands or whatever who like saw him be brought back in, and then was a bit too wasted, so kind of sort of maybe just like a bit of fuzzy memory, but they kind of bring it up in the morning. And then when you kind of think, okay, you haven't seen the rest of them at all tonight or in the morning, so you think maybe there's a true
So
purpose.
when to kind of hear that, I kind of quickly finished the breakfast.
Yeah, Talia also kind of is like,
I
yeah,
apologize. I need to go. I need to
Go
find
see
my
what they've
friends.
been up to. It sounds like perhaps they were busy last night in a different way than us. She gives you like a wink.
Yeah. It's like, well, I never know what those for, but I'll be back. And I kind of give her a wink and then leave.
Yeah, okay. So, maybe about the similar time then, let's say, is when you're like discussing if you should see out here, you're like asking the same in the bars and the inns out there, kind of like finding out what they've been up to. And you kind of get pointed out that, they were like kicked out of a bar last night with the body and like, somebody says they've seen they
Like
saw
how
them go over to
did
the
they
inn.
refer to it as a body and not a person?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the body is a person, right? With the butt movement. Yeah, I think that's what
Right,
you would
but
have
like,
said,
there's a
Yeah.
distinction there when you're talking
It's
about
right up the
people.
body.
yeah.
A body is a dead thing.
The body has to be
You're
dead?
carrying
Okay, yeah,
around.
maybe you're
It
right.
looked like.
Yeah, I guess they'll say
Like,
with
they were just like
some-
carrying some like, dude, I don't know, was he dead? Like, even if you, unless you
Yeah,
100%
body is
knew,
always
you
dead.
probably
Maybe
wouldn't
body
describe
is
it as a
always
body.
dead. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were carrying
It's
someone who didn't.
right up
Yeah, they
the
described it
body,
like they were
yeah.
carrying someone who didn't seem to be doing too good, or something like that. Yeah.
And like,
I'm sure they.
as soon as I say it, I just like, ask after at first, like, is it our cook? No, okay, it's not the cook.
Oh, I mean,
And
people,
then-
yeah. You see some people like I wasn't on ship last night, but I heard it was the acrobat had been missing, but I don't know how they found him.
So yeah, I'll quickly then head over to where we stayed
Yeah,
previously.
exactly. And about the same time, you're talking about getting out there. You get pointed up to the room that they purchased last night. Maybe you knock on the
Yep.
door, whatever, in amazing timing. And
Mhm.
you hear the knock, and
We're
when
like,
you go to open it,
we gotta
you
go
see-
find Altair. Knock, knock.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Yeah, as you open it up, you see Altair just standing there, waiting. Probably a bemused look on his face, or an annoyed look. Who knows?
Oh, there he is.
So what's all this then?
I just
Not
rush, give you a
believe
quick
the night
hug.
we had.
You're
Big
alive.
hug.
I thought
Why
they
wouldn't
were
I be,
lying.
why?
Oh,
Yes, correct,
smug,
great to
are
see,
you?
but why wouldn't I be alive?
Well, he
What's
was very
happening?
close to us not being alive. That was very much
The
closer.
others
and where
refused
did
to
you find
tell
Sylvanas, Windrunner?
where you were. I thought you were in danger, maybe died, and feared the worst.
No, but you. I'll be honest. You look a little worse for wear. What happened?
Rough night.
Elaborate, maybe.
And like,
And who?
like
Why the fuck
point
is he
inside
here?
of the
Can I
room,
get a
like follow.
gesture
Yeah.
generally towards the gag.
Yeah, he's conscious now. It's like.
Bit of a story.
So you just fill me in. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rope and the whole
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
Exactly.
Ah, so it was a succubus, but you didn't kill her. You left her alive.
You left her alive.
Not by choice. Many bullets were
Oh,
spent.
so you just failed.
Oh.
I say that like with a total smile on my face. By the way, like it's
Was
obviously
magic.
a joke. Yeah. No, I understand. I'm sorry I was not there to help.
Yeah, it was a close call, but if you were there, you probably kill her. So
Well, I'd hope I wouldn't shoot a gun through a window. But you know, maybe
yeah.
we have different strategies about these things, Crixel.
But I hope
This
you had a
close.
great time. So
There was a lot of
At
movement on
least.
the bed.
But I mean, hey, congratulations! You're no longer waiting for your first kiss.
And we don't kiss.
I mean, based on your story, I beg to differ.
We coupled beaks.
Oh, Crystal goes right bad, I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, okay. Well, what the fuck do we do about him?
Well, I was going to
Can we?
attempt to get rid
do
of
we-
this condition of his.
Okay. How?
It's a succubus.
Zero, I think you mentioned something about
some.
some ritual
her.
called atone.
Might not need that for him.
Anyone know how? Oh, you may not need it.
Then.
So you can fix this?
Maybe.
What do you need?
Well, nothing specifically.
So let's try.
I was just gonna see what he was gonna say first.
I
We
mean,
were just
okay.
talking about getting you, and then you just popped up.
Ah,
Great
perfect
timing, by
timing.
the way, bro.
Yes, I do have that. I guess I'll kind of go over and since I'm the
Yeah.
only one who didn't help kidnap and kill his lover type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
It's like Sylvanas, correct? I kind of pull down his.
yeah, you pulled on
Yeah,
his
I-
gag. Indeed, it is. And he like looks up. These monsters you have come to apprehend them, I assume. They attacked my woman.
Yeah. So.
Okay,
about-
let's not just put that back in. Let me try the
No,
spell,
do
and then we
not
can
let
speak
them.
to him.
Do not
Okay.
let the monsters.
I'll just be like, I'll just
Put that
generally be
back.
like, let's just clear a few things up really quickly. I'm Altair. Apparently, I'm your pseudo replacement as
My
acrobat currently.
replacement. You gotta like. Yeah.
Not that this is important. What is important is that your lady love is a succubus.
You've been bewitched, friend.
Correct.
You've been
He's like,
bewitched,
"That's-
bro.
that's-
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna
what
say, like, Johnny?
Go ahead. He looks a little confused. He's like, I do not know what you mean. She was perfect.
I roll my eyes.
Yeah, that's kind of their thing. That's what a succubus does.
I just
They're able to
start
transform
casting a
into-
spell.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
Just
like,
spell
We will
magic
try
on-
to help though.
This fucking-
what? No, but I do not need help. She needs help. She's alone now, scared, frightened.
I mean, what she needs is maybe a quick stake through the heart type thing. I don't know.
What? You cannot be serious.
Did you not see her
You
wings?
cannot be serious.
She is a demon, and she
Oh,
literally
wow.
murdered multiple people.
Okay, yeah. As he's saying this, Johnny, and Crixel's, sorry, are just like fighting back there. You use all your magical powers to see the enchantments that are now quite heavily ingrained inside his brain. Really seem to be not letting him see straight at all. And you work your magic, and yeah, you see as he says is like the last few parts, you see him kind of shudder or kind of convulse a little bit as you know, it's like such like a heavy sort of enchantment on its vein that it's like very difficult to get rid of. But he kind of like it shakes and almost like you see him almost kind of like mentally reboot. I get it's like the best way to do it. You kind of like see his like eyes kind of like blank out, kind of like glaze over for a second, and you're like,
Like
oh,
as he's like kind of like almost like pseudo unconscious for a second there, like, what did you do?
and
Which
he's
one of
like,
us
With your soul leave his body.
Exactly, like
helped
okay.
him? Helped him.
what has happened? He looks very-
What's the last thing you remember, bro?
He looks like kind of scared as he's like, I remember. Remember most of it, not
Huh?
well. but
Unfortunately,
I
Let's go through
remember.
it. What do you mean?
the last few weeks. Remember, bro?
Weeks.
So do you
Uh,
remember
Yeah, it's been a
Time.
few weeks, yeah, bro.
what
Time
happened
is a bit
last
blurry.
night?
I
to you?
was in a dark room with signs, symbols. I could
Big circle?
feel something. Yes.
Okay, so that has
No,
to be the
it's-
house. We need to go to that basement then. Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
I was down there. Then I remember her speaking to me, telling me she was being attacked by thieves, burglars, killers in the night. I ran up to defend her and kind of found I saw all of you up there. You were all in her home attacking her.
Not me.
I rushed
I mean,
to her
technically, we
defense.
were outside.
Oh, okay. You were, on her property. I rushed out to defend
Iffy,
her and
iffy.
attacked you and tried to drive you back. I managed to defend her long enough for her to escape, for her to run away. And
Yeah,
Try to
well
save
done
you.
there, bro. Very
Run
well
is,
done.
I think, a generous term for what she did. Correct?
he kind of frowns.
Did she like
guess
teleport,
so.
magically disappear, or fly away? What did she
She
do?
She was
flew up
flying
in the
and then
air
she
kinda
teleported.
Definitely
yeah,
teleported
flew
away. Yeah.
He's like, I suppose so. It seems like it's like, yeah, what he remembers is like, it kind of he remembers the truth, but in his head, it kind of also remembers a bit differently.
Yeah.
He's
Johnny.
He has the capacity now to
way-
think critically about what he's remembers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Johnny.
Like that
so-
doesn't quite fit.
Yeah.
We know a bit of what it felt like, no? The embrace. The... how it felt. First good, and very bad.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
And
pain.
like when it was happening to you, you kind of like feel the pain, but it seems so distant and like far away, and all you could really focus on was the pleasure it gave you at the same time.
Mhm.
So he's
Focus
like,
on the pain.
I was so yes, I was defending her. She managed to get away, and then I tried to keep you back for as long as I could, and then that's all I can remember until I woke up. Yeah.
Do you remember seeing others in the house?
Yes, on some of the
Mhm.
nights she brought back others. For the evenings I joined for some acts.
Oh.
I remember
Okay.
nights in the dark room and me and her and words and signs, and kind of shakes his head. It's like it's not clear. You were doing something.
But I'm sure years of therapy will help with that.
How can I afford it? Everybody else is in the shambles. I'll have to just confess. Yes.
Alcohol's good for that.
Yes. And speaking of,
yes.
it's. Can I have a drink? Any of you have a drink on hand?
Yeah, I'll grab my water skin and
Oh,
So-
water.
offer him.
Oh,
Well, so, I don't know if he's had
bit
like any
early.
decent water for a while, so
okay.
I'll
He's
start
like,
there.
it's something to start, but maybe something a little
We'll
stronger.
get you something stronger a little bit later.
Good.
But what do
So-
you remember about where she might have gone?
The whole time I was with her, we were in that house. If she has another place she calls home, I do not know it.
Do you know how she selected her victims?
I remember her. Kind of looks a little, in a way, almost teaching me. He looks a little kind of like frowning at this. telling
Okay.
me what to look for in a suitor. Those with the desire, not just, for lust, but for power, for knowledge, for fame. Those who, yes, could just have a lust for life itself, and how to see those at a distance, the smell they gave off, the way they walked, the way they talked, that which made them suitable for kind of founds. Us?
I looked at my
Hmm.
party and try to think if any of the party would fit the mold.
Trickster for sure.
Probably
So for
not.
sure.
Or he just want to be like the best, shot around or whatever, and
Okay,
find
brother.
all the cool
Yeah.
treasure in the world. And
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Trickster
lots
is
of
so
treasure,
big,
baby.
Yeah.
But
and maybe
as I
Nate
said,
now has like a thing for getting younger. He's gonna like spend the rest of his life looking for plastic
but,
surgery.
yeah, she told me that's what drew her to me in the first place. My lust for life. That's how she
Lust.
chose.
Ah.
That's how she chose
No, that-
me.
How often were these new people required or hunted for?
You check that. I
Word.
think the days, I admit, they kind of blend together. The few weeks. He thinks I can remember maybe half a dozen of them.
I see.
How did
No.
half a dozen people go missing here and not get noticed?
He said, I do not think all of them ended in death.
So just
Also,
maybe a
what
night to help her
happened to them?
feed and then let them go?
Yeah, he nods. Yeah.
Oh.
And you also aware from succubuses, it's certainly not always that they would choose to what's it called, kill. There's
Sure.
is one or two that I believe ended more nefariously, but she also told me how to see those who would not make so much would not so much noise being made of their disappearance, those traveling alone by ships, those of a rough reputation sometimes, those who going missing after a night in a harbour town would not let others care enough to put the word out. Was a careful balance, she said.
Good thing we came. Almost didn't. More people could have died. I'll look at the others mostly.
Hopefully you feel the same way.
Oh yeah, of course.
So what will you do now?
So you want my replacement? He now looks a little like confused.
Well, we're going
like,
to get you back to the circus, and we're temporary replacement. We get some money.
So that is good news,
and
only
we
temporary.
go
Bad
into-
news. Yesterday was best show in history of the circus.
I cannot, though. I'm sure you do not see any of my shows, so I will forgive the ignorance.
No, I've heard quite a lot about you, I'll be honest.
It cannot be really told
you
by
left
word
quite-
of mouth.
Quite an impression.
It
but
really
not
has
in
to
a
be.
good way.
It has to be seen to be believed, but I understand if you have not done so. It is hard to imagine. Yes. But yes, I suppose now I am back. I will, yes, take my place once again. I'm sure they were missing me greatly. I do not know really how they were. Weeks, you say? I'm surprised he hasn't gone underwater yet.
That has been a bit of a struggle.
Of course. I mean,
But why they're even looking for you, I'll be honest.
Oh,
I don't understand.
like
You may be talented. But you're a bit of a douche.
He frowns a bit. You don't even know me.
I've heard plenty from all the people in the camp.
The people that are less talented always look down on those above them.
That's your first problem. Right there. That's how you got into this mess.
Yes, okay, yes. Great selection. Yes, I will be a better person from now on, I'm sure. Could you maybe loosen the ropes a little bit?
Yeah, so as I kind of got, I'll go down to I'll go on time. And I guess kind of whisper in his ear, so it's like, you better mean that seriously, because if not, I will kill you.
Oh, fuck. Okay, give me an intimidation check. She just like whispered this in his ear.
No person without her.
Is that public?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll reroll that.
Can't let that one stand. Can't let that one stand.
Not at all. Fuck no.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh no, you don't deserve this.
Holy shit.
Oh, you
I really
don't deserve this. You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see him
So-
kind of like laugh, and he's like, "Oh no,
Oh god.
I'm soiling my beautiful trousers." I mean, sort of it.
Ah, he does mean it. You know, if nothing else,
Yeah.
around you.
You mean
I'm trying to.
Of course, of course. I'm
maybe
sure.
we
better.
like so? And I just kind of like look back because I'm like,
Oh, Johnny! Like, he doesn't seem that scared, but he's a little
do you
bit, a little bit.
think
more.
she'd take him back?
I just wanted to do it better than Altair.
Yeah, sure.
That's fair. That is totally fair. But like, I just kind of like look back as I'm finishing untying him and be like, do you think she'd take him back? This sucks.
I think she already forgot about him.
That would be my
True.
guess. Yeah.
So you finish untying him, right?
Yeah.
He gets to his feet. So I guess, well, thank you, of course. Couldn't have done it without you. Appreciate it. If you need free tickets, I'm your guy. I'll put
We're
in a good
part
word
of the
in
show
All
right
of
now.
you.
Yes,
But just
all
you-
all of us
Alright.
performed.
all of you performed. Kind
I was just the only one who performed specifically.
I didn't realize. Well,
Before
work.
we let
Thanks
you
for filling in.
go,
sure the circus appreciates it.
before we let you go,
Sorry, let me go.
We're
I'm
not
kinda
gonna
so
let him go.
confused.
We're gonna all
I-
walk to the circus, and we're gonna get the money for finding him.
Let me go.
Bros, come
I
on.
assumed I was not a prisoner of yours.
You're not.
I am? No, okay, yes,
No,
just your friend
we're just
said let
asking
me-
questions.
Okay, so let
Yeah.
me go in the club.
Exactly.
want
Like this. Like
to-
before you leave. Maybe that's a
Okay,
better
yes.
wording.
Yeah. I prefer them letting me go anyway.
before
Uh,
before we want to take a look at the room that you spent time in.
you do see, by the way, he still does have these markings on like both his arms, like the kind of
Yeah.
sleeves.
Yeah.
It's like,
And those
Like, I
things in
don't know if
your
anyone else
arms.
rolled on that, but like, can I make a roll on that?
yeah, you could give me
Yeah.
a religion would really be the best.
Occultism?
You can try. It's like harder, but
Okay.
then you won't get the same. But you can
Yeah.
try.
That's fair. I think a +2 is not going to be good enough. So
Probably not.
So,
Johnny,
so
you
we
could roll
all
religion
suck
if you
at
wanted.
religion.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, as you like look down his arms, he's like scratches him a bit. Altair.
Okay, I'll do
No,
it.
it's very hard to tell. Like, do you see a lot of symbols that aren't simply Monday tattoos? Like, some almost look like small, like magical circles, and they're similar to the like of that. But you could, it's really impossible for you to tell the purpose just by seeing them here.
oh damn it, no, it's not. I don't speak Draconic or
Johnny,
Abyssal,
these to
right?
you,
Whatever it
these
is.
clearly look like demonic circles. Like, you're not sure exactly what they work, but they either have some relation to like the abyssal plane, or to what's made by those who reside within. Yeah, Nate, you know about the same as Johnny, actually.
Seems like these symbols on your hands, bro.
My arms, but yes.
Demonic symbols.
I do remember her. I suppose I could say carving them into me, so it makes
maybe
sense.
she used you to summon her real lover.
Sorry?
Something like that.
Or was she preparing some form of ritual to turn him
Or
into
to
something like her?
sacrifice him. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
did
yeah,
sometimes
now we
talk
found you.
about plans for me, but it always seemed to just be
Probably
working with her to joining her.
wanted to
Well,
kill
yeah,
you
yeah.
in a gruesome
Sure.
way to summon a demon or something.
Yeah, man.
Well, aren't I lucky that you came to my rescue before such a thing could occur?
So
But
the
you
thing
need me to come
still has-
with if you were going there?
You could.
Do we?
You don't, I'm sure.
He might know things
I know very little.
About-
My weakest
about-
part of me.
about what happened there, and
I wouldn't
Yeah.
want us bringing him there and then him just getting
Yeah.
drowned again.
I wouldn't want
yeah,
that.
I agree with that.
I kind of just like look over John, like, wouldn't we?
Well, no, his dagger cuts.
But we don't give it to him.
What do you think?
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a
carvings.
demon's basement. There's gonna be sharp objects everywhere.
I do remember some sharp objects. That is true.
The thing with those carvings on his arms is he's still connected somehow to
That
her.
might be it. He could still be part of the ritual,
Yeah,
in a way.
or her subject in a way, or
No, I don't
maybe
think-
he now has a
not quite
connection
like.
to
Oh, I
maybe.
feel fine. It'll be
world
good.
of demons, right? Maybe he can still turn into a demon somehow with those things on his arms.
We
I
definitely don't
don't.
want him
I feel
there.
fine.
You
It's
know,
just
we
just a
just-
tattoo.
We just lead him back to the circus, and then we go check out the basement. I think. Make sure
Yes.
someone is keeping an eye on him in the meantime, and then we just go.
Don't think you
Oh.
should be alone.
I think
Absolutely not.
we know
Yes.
just the person to do that.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah,
Sure we do. Who?
the strong man.
Oh, right.
Strong man.
I love to do that.
He
Huh?
chuckles. What about him? That man's still around?
I mean, it's been a couple of weeks or 3, right?
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
man
why
can
would
hope.
he run off?
He can always hope.
Are you not scared she might come after you still?
Yeah, partly, but what can I do except for live in fear?
I mean, or should we help turn him in? I actually gotta start think. I gotta
Turn
out
me
loud
in.
about that. I mean, well, you did help participate in the kidnapping and murder of at least a few
It
people.
was not out of choice.
Oh, can you prove that?
He frowns. Can you prove I was involved in the kidnapping and murdering of people?
I mean, you are covered in the abyssal symbols. You were seen with a succubus at the sign where my party here found you around a dead body. You attacked them when they went to attack the succubus.
Mind controlled. So
And you are under no influence that we can tell of demonic possession right now.
He kind of frowns at you. Like, and you were going to take me to court?
Oh, and I say, oh, come now. Don't you know the way of the pirate? The pirates in the
Yes, I
islands.
do. So I suppose you're threatening to kill me, but if you wanted to do that, you already would have. No?
We still can.
We need to get back to the
I
circus.
kind of frowns. I do
But
not
we
really
can
understand
kill him
that.
afterwards.
I thought you saved me, and now you were saying you want to kill me?
No, I'm just letting you know that
You can kill me. Oh, I understand. Of course. You had me bound up in a room.
it's a bit more than that. We want you to be a little more forthcoming and a little bit less of your typical self.
He kind of, yeah. I will. I admit I see the harm that befell me, and it perhaps was. I mean, I know she chose me based on my acts. I am not, regardless what you may think of me, I'm not happy that I was involved in such things. Not at all. So, of course, I do not wish for that to happen again. But he kind of shrugs, but I also do not believe it is necessarily my fault. It all happened. I did not choose. I did not know she was this creature when she invited me to her home. Perhaps a bad.
Excuses.
He shrugs again. It's like, I do not know what else
You
wish
should
me
be
to say.
stronger in your mind, Don't let,
Or it's
Such-
like,
you know.
I think it's you need to
You know,
change
bro.
your perception to benefit those around you and not only yourself.
Okay, can we like?
There's many people
This is
in this-
all fine and dandy, bro. Like, can we just go do something? There's too much talking. It's too much.
That's fine.
Too much
We
talking.
can head
too much
back.
analyzing. Like, just like go and do something.
And you wanted me to.
I need to
Or I
move.
can go to the circus.
Sorry,
Oh,
I can go to the
That's
circus, or
fine.
you want me to follow with?
we are gonna all go to the circus.
Oh, we're gonna go to the circus. Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. It's been a while. I've got to get practicing for tonight.
Sure.
He kind of, whistles and yeah. You all head to the circus.
Strange
You know, when
man.
he
Yep.
waves at people as he goes up. Hi, it's been too long, and you see all the people like a lot of people are like, whoa, he's back, huh? So and he kind of ingratiates himself quickly back into the feel with you as you see him kind of go.
Are anyone like are any of the people around talking about the previous night's show?
I mean, when you get close, the attention very quickly shifts to him. He was like gone missing right for like weeks. So
That's a
unfortunately,
good
like
point.
yeah, it's kind of because he's like making such a big like announcement of his arrival. The conversation very quickly changes to him. I'm afraid if you if you
That's
snuck
fair.
it in maybe, but not the way he's going about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, very quickly, people going up to like ask questions. He's like, already saying, I was held in the basement of a horrible monster against my will, but luckily he kind of gestures to the back. These four, I hear, fellow performers came to my rescue. Very daring of them, excellent people. Kind of, gives you a thumbs up in the background as he like points to you. But I am now returned. So yes, let us not focus too much on the past. Let us prepare for another
I get a
wonderful night at
strong
the circus.
drink.
You're like, usually like, oh fuck this, you head over
Yeah.
to
Yep.
there's definitely a splitting drink in the circus. Yeah, and he seems to be, almost like making a show of it with like the story, like he does like mention, you would say, but he like describes like his horrible torment and how he, had to withstand it for weeks and all this kind of stuff, trying to basically put it in a positive light as possible for himself. He is not
So strong to endure it.
Yeah, exactly right.
By the way,
yeah.
did one of the party grab the dagger that he was using?
Yeah.
No.
We took it away from him, right?
Dagger, I think, because
I think he dropped it
I
technically
couldn't
when
pop out.
Okay, when he went unconscious.
when it was like
Oh.
back there. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, as we're getting a drink, I'll say, well, no, she got away. But we completed the job as posted. We figured out what was
Yeah.
happening and saved
Yeah,
the victim.
yeah.
I will say like
Also look at their house now.
yeah. I would say also like as like you what Johnny, you've read a bit about something, so you know a bit about the history, like how they act after one had been like discovered like this. It seems very likely to you that they probably would like
Disappeared.
call it quits, right? They very much are all about working in the shadows, taking advantage of unsuspecting mortals. They aren't like this kind of like this is a lair, which I care about. They very much are creatures of opportunity and not. I mean, they despite what how powerful team didn't fight, they I mean, imagine, Chris, right, that if they got on you one-on-one, right, you literally would just be in their grass and just, like, not be able to do anything, basically, and that is how they act. It's also, when they saw there was even a risk of death, they certainly valued their own life more than any sort of benefit of, like, just killing you. They didn't...
Even if it meant, like, or if it meant, like, dropping all the work that they were doing with...
that kind of hurts.
Whatever larger scheme was there, like she was willing to drop all of that in favor of this.
Because you're saying like they are very much like they have this lust for power in life, right? Anything which really is a real risk of like I could fail in this, right? Is clearly like very the antithesis of what their being is. They are very much caring more about themselves and just surviving than anything else. Anyway, but yeah, so once he's kind of busying himself with the circus, you share a look with Talia maybe at one point out here, and she kind of like rolls her eyes a little bit as he's like kind of explaining now like to this group of onlookers about it.
Yeah, I might like just go off like while he's doing that and just kind of give her the lowdown.
Yeah.
Of what happened, and maybe try to give her some of the like ammunition to hold over him to keep him in his place.
She thanks me for that. Good. I will make sure that people don't know the story was quite so impressive from his side. Yeah, okay. But then you want to head over to the fort to go look at the house?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, yes. So yeah, you've gone over, nice and quiet. The house is still unoccupied. I guess, you're quite on edge. You walk over, but there are no signs of any succubus in there. And when you like walk in the door's like still ajar. And as you like seeing this exactly as you left it, still with this like body still on the bed. And yeah.
Did you guys take care of that? Like, let the authorities or someone know?
He died on his own.
Okay.
Natural death.
Literally drained by a succubus.
Natural death. All right, and yeah, you see this doorway down in there. If you were interested, if you see the dagger like lying there, and you like want to look it up, it's like a +1 striking dagger. You can just like add it if you want.
Sweet, I do.
It's on his body on the map. I can drag you onto the map.
I'm not even on the map, so I can't see Jack.
You can't see shit. Oh my bad, I should put you on it a while ago.
Well, I think I see the party one token, but that was
okay,
the whole time. That's why I was like wasn't paying super hard attention because all I could see was this line on
That's
the
a pretty
right-hand
exciting
side.
line. My
That was
bad, I
it.
should have put you on. Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah, so you see the dagger, and you just like grab and pick up, just like
Is
quite
it
a
on
nice,
his person if I
yeah, it's
double
like
click?
person there, yeah.
Perfect.
And it's a little bit of a kind of ritualistic dagger, like the kind of
Yeah.
cool, like kind of curved handle, and
I'm a fan.
spiky blade.
There's 5 of them?
There's 5? Oh, there should be 5. Okay, I think it's
Okay,
like
I'll just do
there's
one.
one that's like striking, and maybe
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a couple others.
I'll just do
Just
one.
throw it
I'll
nice.
move it and then leave the others. And
I think it
pretend
just
like
he's like technically the acrobats, just fucking bumped
yeah.
up like fucking 8 levels or some shit. So
Yeah,
I don't know, I
you're
guess
fine.
they always go with that.
Nice guy out there. They can do it after not even do it
You
anymore.
left it here. You left it here. Okay, and yeah, you go down, and yeah, you see most of it indeed looks like this kind of nice, just like kind of cottage, like there's nothing very exciting. You kind of look around again, like I said, there is like a chest at the bed, and I mean, I'm guessing you kind of give the base a big look over. You do see like some gold, like just like kind of gesture probably they've taken from like different people who've like been here. There is a total of 80 gold pieces, so it's not like it's quite a lot, but it's not like a fortune, but it's certainly a good chunk. And you also the person who just died, if you do check like their stuff, they have like a pouch with like another 20 gold pieces in it actually.
Nice.
So 38
there's
total.
100,
So who takes that?
Because I thought you said 18 and then 20.
oh no,
80.
80.
Oh, 80.
So everyone had 20 gold, or do we?
Yeah, everyone,
25
Everyone
would
had
be-
25. I'm assuming
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Even the Cooper doesn't. Yeah, sure.
He's not. He's busy cooking at the camp. He kind of, you had to check him in the morning, be like,
We give him a salary of some kind, I'm sure.
1 silver a year. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, but it seems like most of this is, of course, the kind of stuff you would find in a house. But it seems like the kind of nefarious underside is very much hidden. And yeah, if you go down into the basement, which I'm assuming you do at some point, you do see basically like this sort of like dungeon with like some chains on the wall, like some implements and tools, and
Is it more
like
torture
candles.
dungeon or sex dungeon?
A
Like,
little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
okay.
Maybe
A,
dual
torture
What's the
sex dungeon.
What's
Got
the
it.
difference?
a little bit dual purpose, a little dual purpose.
Well, one
Don't
has a
forget,
lot
sir.
more leather.
Where is
We'll
the
put it that
hatch,
way.
by the way? I don't see the hatch.
Yeah, I don't
Am
have it on
blind?
this map. When I made the map, I didn't have a hatch.
yeah.
It is like near. It's kind of back in near like the kind
Yeah.
of building.
Makes sense.
It's just somewhere around this area. But yeah, if you go down, you want to inspect more about the symbols and then sync back to what you saw previously on his arms and everything. Anyone who wants me can. It really does have to be a religion check, I think, so it actually gets
That's
like the purpose of it, like what you think,
Yeah.
like maybe what's
Seems
happening down there.
pretty fair.
I'll try it, but I
No,
don't
okay.
think it will go well.
Johnny, do you want to give me one more religion?
Yeah, 1
It's
second.
your, checking out this
It's got a
basement.
nice little dessert.
Ooh, very
Where's
nice,
my
very
ping?
nice.
Ooh, right on.
Made the roll.
Oh, okay, yeah. So based on like everything you see here and like talking back and like the what Sylvanas described and everything, and it's similar to perhaps what you may have guessed already. You think that it seems like they were in some way preparing him for maybe becoming a succubus. They can also be like incubi. It's the male form of them, and in some way like was preparing him for this transformation. Traditionally, like demons are like formed from like dead souls of mortals. So you think probably she was doing something where at a certain point there would be a ritual which like directly involved death, but basically then being reborn as an incubi. You're not sure, however, if this like it's still on him. Like he still has his symbols, but can't tell from like what you see here and what you saw him if this was like finished, and if the only thing that was left was basically his death to occur. So you think there's a chance that basically upon his death he would become an incubi, but you're not sure if it was finished or not.
That's not the best. Well,
No, but that part would be taken
Maybe
away by
we
an
can tell him-
atonement. That part, Tom, would be taken away by an atonement ritual. That would be able to break that connection.
okay.
So we
Maybe,
just
so-
make him do that by telling him.
Maybe
Then you
we
go to the
just
bathroom,
make
yeah,
sure
yeah.
to tell him not to die. That would help.
Or we have him do the atonement, because if
yes,
he dies,
we
he
definitely
will
tell-
become an incubi.
When we kill the succubus lady, maybe that will help, right?
I don't think we'll be able to.
But I don't think so. No, maybe.
No,
probably
she is well.
I was kind of
intimidated.
hoping she'd be here.
Why would she be? But yes,
I don't know to finish the ritual thing, yeah. But I guess
he
that's
would
already
need
done.
to be here. Yeah, I think when she left,
No,
she left him to
some
die.
remote control, long range. That's actually a very good point. Yeah. Probably ask him to die and then turn
I
into
wonder
an
if she can
incubus and then
still
fuck us up.
apparently like, because she never called back to him, right? Like she somehow let him know telepathically that she was in trouble. Can she still
I
communicate
guess.
with him?
I think she can't anymore since my spell.
How confident are we in this? I just worry that we just let
Well,
a
I mean,
completely full of himself asshole who may or may not be turning into an incubi, who still may or may not be under the influence of a succubus, back into the circus.
you know what? You know what?
Yeah.
This whole thing has been very
So this could
both
lead to
enlightening,
follower.
annoying, and something for me, right? I wanted to go here. I wanted to do the circus. You know,
How
just do the
soon
thing.
after he dies would he be
but-
turned into an incubi? Like, if we
But
killed
you-
him but temporarily, would that do it? And then brought them back just to check.
You know. Okay, personally, as rude as it might sound, I'm kind of overcarrying. I think we get our money and we leave. We did our job. Let's go. Just go
Sure.
back to the sea.
I just, having worked with them, I don't want to leave them at the hands.
I'll take
of
out a
someone-
gun. You
Yeah.
want to kill him?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think I should give in to that desire necessarily unless we have a reason.
I mean, we have a
Don't.
reason. That's
Yeah, we just want to test
good
that
enough
theory.
one.
If he dies, turns into incubi. If he does,
Yeah.
we kill the incubi. If he does, oh well then, you know.
Oh well, whatever. He's dead. Yeah. I mean, Johnny, you know, it was harder for you to see this link. You have no idea, like, the specifics of how his death would do it. Like,
God.
the only thing you can think is that, like, if it was done, like, if it was like a ritual death, it would probably be like, you know, more efficient.
So I just
but
kill
you
him
don't
with
know,
this.
like,
Okay.
the differences that way.
You know, we you know, the best thing we can do is make him, you know, just tell him to do the atoning thing, and that he'll be fine after that, and we just leave, get our money, and leave.
Any lingering connection to the potential would be removed then. Okay, that's fair.
Easy.
And I'll just fill Tali in. Just so she's aware.
Can already
Keep an eye
see.
out.
One day he'll be performing, fall, great heights, breakneck, and turn into incubus.
That would be very awkward to do that in a public place because instantly your gig is up.
Maybe he's very charming.
Is he?
Apparently, humans never really are.
Yeah, but you said that he would be reborn, then not. So I'd imagine he wouldn't be the same person. Then. Or would he be?
No, probably worse from what I gather. What you've told me about the succubus, right? It'd be like the worst parts of him on steroids. It's a bad mix.
I'm good with either leaving or killing.
We'll leave him. It's fine.
You know,
I don't want to collect
You know-
the
you know,
reward money
also-
and then kill him. That sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
and you know, you never know. Maybe in the future, if we leave, there'll be another. You know, there's something bad will happen. There'll be another job posting on
Exactly.
the
Don't
board.
do
Yeah.
two jobs
Deal with
at
an
once.
incubus.
Don't overwork. Come on, your boss gave you a
Yeah.
job to do. You can't
Maybe
do
I
the
feel
next-
Tally in on like, hey, I heard this story once about like the flying Graysons and that an accident befell them and
Oh no.
for like the two people who get the reference.
That's a Robin joke, I know.
Thank you. I figured you would.
I've been getting into it, you know?
I just do. Come on.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you decide. But you do head back to Circus, right? I guess to yeah. Now he's kind of filled the other two with like out of all the Circus. The scene of his time to have a chat with Aldving Master and
The dead guy.
Oh,
the dead guy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I never really got a good look at or about him. Can I tell? What does he look like? He was a captain, like maybe had his own ship, or
Yeah. So can you tell if he had his own ship from what?
Yes.
So
Captain's
you,
hat.
no, he
Yeah.
doesn't like have his hat. Yeah, I'm just trying to see like what in his like belongings or anything. His
Got a-
we
like a
have
Triton
car
hat
keys in the
and-
same.
Like
way.
navy symbols on his jacket.
Yeah. Okay, that might be it. Yeah. Like maybe not like navy symbols, but at least there's some sort of like sign. Like what would it be? Kind of like maybe not navy symbols, but almost like you know how like people used to get tattoos like back in the day, like sailors, like when they did different things. Like you say you sail like around the Cape of Hope, you get the tattoos, something like that. He
Sure.
doesn't have like the tattoo directly on him, but he has like kind of patches or like markings on his like jacket that like while not being part of an official navy, kind of show that you've like maybe accomplished certain things within the Shackles. And he's got like a
Right.
couple of these that just show that he was what's it called? Probably a fairly maybe not well regarded, but at least well traveled captain. But you
Okay.
do remember you didn't like at least see a very large boat the night before, so there wasn't like any giant ships or whatever that he played the captain of.
Right.
And also that doesn't really fit the bill of what Savas told you about like the people you do kill are people who like don't attract too much notice. So that at least
Sure.
kind of
So
surprises
he
you
just may be
somewhat.
part of a crew.
Potentially, or
That's
potentially
fair.
Or like
had like
retired or
a
something.
if retired could be and had power like through like contacts and stuff like that, right? Be another option.
Okay.
Okay, but yes, you want to head back towards the circus and go get your reward.
Yep.
Do you want to
I love
spend one
you,
more day
others.
performing? Or-
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Part of me
you
does
go back
want to.
go back to
we
circus
did
either way.
we had set a pretty
pretty
good
good.
like highlight, right? Like we don't want to
You
ruin
did-
that.
You did that one
Right.
show, and be
Yeah.
like live on a legend of
Yeah.
like that
And that's
like
the hard
one
part, is,
night
like,
they performed.
There's now that risk of like rolling
Yeah.
terribly
Yeah.
Ruining
and
everything.
then filling in the gaps of Sylvaris'
And then
memory.
so
or, like,
Sars will see that, and that'll be his only.
and that's all he has, rather than the stories that
The
will
stories,
circulate.
stories, really,
that
I
night.
can only
Your
imagine
life
of how
can never
good we
compare
were.
with the stories, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, regardless what you decide, you go back and you do see the ringmaster is actually in a conversation with Sylvaris, like still like out in the open, not in like the separate his separate tent, where they're like discussing something quite quite intently. They both seem quite into the conversation. When you arrive, the ringmaster quickly sees you and then hails you and walks in your direction. He's like, you thought if it wasn't enough to do such a wonderful performance last night, I see you brought back Sylvaris in one piece, although a little worse than wear, and strange new arm tattoos. But regardless, in a one piece, I mean, you were very efficient. I mean, the show, the mystery solving, all done within a couple of days. Really quite expedient. But
That's what we do.
it is what you do. Well, if you follow me, I will of course find your reward money, and I put it away somewhere. And he kind of gestures you to follow. As he's going, he keeps talking. He seems like want to do the constant stream of communication. He's like, but of course, would you feel free to join for one more night? I mean, now with him back, you'll get to see him perform, and you can also be part of the show. We might even turn into somewhat of a trio act. He kind of gestures, looks towards you out there.
We would love to, but unfortunately, we must be away. We have another place to get to quite quickly.
And I was, assuming you might say that, a shame, but I also understand that it is business for you, and I'm sure at least with him back, I will at least have another drawing attraction for the night. Although I'm sure you will be asked after for at least a few weeks by the locals who remember seeing you perform. It was quite wonderful. He kind of says he starts rummaging through some drawers at a desk.
What is Sylvaris' reaction to all this?
Yeah.
He's not like. Oh, so you asking him, or you asking?
No. Just I've been kind of keeping an eye on how he's reacting to what the
Yeah, so as you said, the Ring Master was kind of leading you towards the tent, but he was quite loud. So you see Sylvaris was overhearing a lot of it at least, and he definitely was scowling a little bit as you kind of glance back before heading into the tent of the Ring Master. So yeah, probably a little annoyed. But yeah, you see him rummage around and pull out a pouch, and he kind of pulls it open a little bit, so you can see this kind of mound of platinum pieces inside. And then he kind of pulls the drawstring shut again, and puts it into one of your hands. You kind of grabs the other one to give your hand a shake. Sort of you out there, and offers you a handshake.
Sure.
Really excellent work though. If you ever find yourself you need a little less time in the water, a little more time in the theater or the circus, yes, just find us. We will probably be here at least a couple months before setting sail once again. But anywhere you find us, as long as I'm still in charge, I'll be happy to put you in the bill.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
I've seen many things in my time on the waters. Yesterday was the scariest thing of all.
Scary good though, I'm sure.
All those people watching, spotlight on you,
I see you.
Yes, sorry. Crixel has performance anxiety.
Well, no, that I'm afraid that is hard to solve. He kind of gives you like a sad pat on the back. Like it is difficult if you find that intimidating or scary, then there is not much in the circus. But if you could always perform your trick with a blindfold, and then they wouldn't see you and see them.
Hmm.
Would also add to the
You always
overall.
see the silver lining in everything.
Look at Johnny.
Yeah,
Could consider.
also, you also
No.
need to make sure you can't hear them cheering or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We could, give you the earplugs to blindfold. More and more impressive as we talk about it. But I suppose we'll have to wait maybe for a future show.
So
I
the
smell
next
sadly.
time.
The next time, indeed.
How much was the gold, by the way? I forget.
250, so 25 platinum pieces. So that would be 7.5 each, right? No. How much? 6.75, I guess.
Awkward amount, yeah.
Right. Alright, he gives you what's the round number? He gives you 24 platinum, and only 6 each. You know?
Actually, he did say remember maybe a little bit extra if you're willing to do like perform
yeah.
and fill in. So yeah.
But no, he gave
So
you the
it's-
money yesterday, though, right? From the
Did he?
performance, actually. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we did get paid for that, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got
never
paid
mind
for it,
then.
of course, yeah.
So 250.
Yeah, 25. You
for-
figure it out. Let you figure it out. He
Just
gives
do
5
62 gold and 5 silver each.
Perfect.
Makes sense.
Yes, but he gives you like a good farewell, and as you as you leave, you see some other people in the circus who you had chat, who you spoken to in past couple days, come and say that they heard you were leaving, as you kind of getting ready to go, and say you find Cooper, who was finishing making lunch for the people, and he's like, oh yeah, I heard you did really well. I admit I feel like I've been a bit out of it while I've been here, but nice quiet couple of days for me enjoying the circus. You seem to have done what we said we were set out to do.
Yeah.
I guess I'm ready to go back on the road as well. Or to see, at least.
Before I leave, by the way, while we're still there at the
Yeah.
circus, I do just go and say a quick goodbye to Talia. at
Yeah,
least.
exactly. Yeah, she does seem quite sad to see you go.
Yeah.
She promises to to look her up if you're ever in the same neck of the woods again, and to keep an eye out for posters with her name and face on it. She winks at that. She says
I'm
she'll
sure I'll see
she'll
better and bigger posters any day now.
Exactly. Soon I'll be the star, and Sylvanas will be in the background.
Yeah.
You can bet on it.
And I'm just trying to honestly not just because of the night previous, but in general, just tries to help her build her confidence because I feel like that was lacking
Yeah.
because she felt overshadowed by Sylvanas.
Exactly. Give me a diplomacy check to see how you find it, ended, especially with this confidence building.
Yep.
See if she,
Secret or
public.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she really does smile, and she gives you a hug and a kiss on the cheek as you
Yeah.
set off, and I'll remember that. And yeah.
until we meet again.
Yes, I'll be betting on it. And yeah, everyone in the circus, says their goodbyes, and you I guess head back down towards the old I always forget the name of your ship. The old ship. The old
The perch.
the perch, your shitty ship. Yes, I remember the
Yeah.
perch. For this time,
What
at
is
least, with
this?
slightly heavier coin purse than you left Port Bell with, and slightly new skills you have gathered along the way.
Maybe we should be looking for another crewmate on the circus crew.
Mm.
You want to break Talia? Yeah.
I was
Oh.
tempted.
We're just looking for connections for people that we actually know from,
I
actual.
know.
Fine, that'll be all fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head.
We could have taken the Glorious guy with us.
No,
Yeah.
no, we could not. Because then he would
He's
definitely
like,
die.
"Lovely guy."
It lasts
He would-
fucking 1 hour before he gets thrown overboard.
Heel haul.
You know?
Seriously.
To make
It would
sure
be a
that-
worse death than what the one captain wanted to do to Cooper.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, we could keep an eye on him if he transforms. You know?
I would just rather put it to rest immediately, just kill him and see.
Oh, man.
Good at the face. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
we could like the work on the ship, you know?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, so yes, you.
Oh, but can we just small retcon, 2 small things. One before the
Yeah.
final goodbye with Talia, I just let her know that hey, keep an eye on Sylvanas.
Yeah, sure.
There shouldn't be any lingering effects, but you never know. type thing, you know, with the demon. And then number 2 is to Sylvaris before we leave. Just let him know that, like, hey, like, while you may be there, there's still a chance. Please find a way, like, when you're out traveling, to do this atone ritual.
Oh, yes. Well, I'll look into it.
Trust me,
Uh-huh.
if you don't, you might end up more like that demon than you would like.
Okay, here is when I brought that. I will really keep my eyes out.
When he kind of raises his eyebrows, that can I do some form of check to see if, like, is that genuine interest or alarm?
Yeah, you can give me like a perception check, sense motive.
Okay.
Like, oh really? No.
Because if there's interest, I must kill him now.
Yeah, sure. No, it seemed like kind of like surprise. I mean, alarm's like a strong word, but like surprise, at least, like, you know, worry more than alarm. You know, like,
okay.
yeah. So like at least like, okay, you know, kind of like saying, yeah.
I say this as like just genuine advice for someone that I dislike.
Very gracious of you. Yes, I will keep an eye out. I will.
And that's it.
Yep.
So not a big recon. I just wanted to make sure we
Yeah, just catch him on the way.
Not that it will probably matter since we'll never come back.
Oh, you know, it's always the way.
You never know. Maybe he'll leave the circus and
Life
hunt
finds
it
a way.
down
It's always the way.
just to get away from
Mhm.
from Mr. Sylvaris.
Okay, so yes, and you head back to your ship, and I guess prepare to sail down. So the plan is, I guess, to sail back to your port peril.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
We need to get back there and start making our way to the fucking
To the
mountains.
mountains.
To the mountains, Gandalf, mountains.
Yeah. No water there. No seawater there.
Yeah, it's true. You'll be out
So
of
he
the
spends
water.
as much
Let's hope
time as
for
possible
rain.
in the water as we
There's a lot of
sail.
rain in the 12.
Rain is not seawater. It's not the same.
A lot of rain though. Okay, yes, you.
Hey, you'll bring the salt, it's fine.
Got him. Okay, yeah. So you sail down on from Hescock Bay towards Port Peril. I believe the trip was about was it like 4 days or something.
Mm.
I think less even, right? Like 2 days actually. Yeah, like 2 days. Okay. And you set off. It is still the morning, basically, after you do this. So you basically set sail this morning. It should arrive tomorrow evening only. So yeah. The waters are fairly swift. I mean, do I remember such a okay? It's very small chance of random encounter, but there's always a chance, right? Otherwise, it's like, no, not fair. Only like on a 19 or a 20 though. Out there, let's see a D20. Only a 1 in 10 chance. I haven't had an encounter. So.
That's how I roll, so you know.
Nope.
Not even
Wrong way
close.
around.
Clear skies and open waters. You see some other, boats on the way, but it is quite like a busier shipping and trade route. But the next day, you arrive in the evening as the sun goes down in good old Port Peril. Yeah. Now you've been in Port Peril quite a few times now, so sorry, Pixel, go on then.
No, just sigh as I see Port Peril once more.
You're not a fan? Good. Okay, so what is your plans in Port Peril? Like, you were planning to head on soon, what's it called, towards... I'll just remind you that you do have now that you have a map of the tour uplands in your handouts, that has like this, kind of setting. So I think your plan was, to head towards.
Was that in the
soon.
location?
Yes, and the location is one called Map of Toba Uplands. You should not have access
Or
to
I have map of cities.
Okay, oh no, wait, maybe. Oh, I made that page you being owner, but not the actual handout itself. But now you should better see the.
There we go. See it now.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe with our newfound golds, do a quick shopping
check.
see if there's any cool like magic items or whatever. In far-flung findings.
Oh,
But we still do
I
have
mean,
the.
the crew is a limiting factor for booze. So.
The crew is limiting.
Have you refreshed anything at the Port Peril?
Mm-hmm.
Far-flung
shop
findings.
Yeah.
Findings.
Because you have
do you mean
the chest
the-
there, but I think it's all the same stuff.
Yeah, I think it might
Yeah.
all be the same stuff, to be honest. I think part of the plan was that it was going to be like the new Treasurable stuff before, like, that kind of vibe from the East. But
Yep.
with your kind
Mhm.
of like work doing it, that still technically isn't there. I'll
Okay.
take a look at quick things. Think about some other stuff you might want to buy. Why I looked the other day, think cooler maybe.
Oh boy.
I think I will
Shopping.
go to Nethys.
Runes, right? Like property runes. Honestly,
Ah, fuck
would be
yeah. What
huge.
level are we? 8, 9, 8?
9.
Nine.
Ooh, they have an about face figurehead. This is a new thing in Far-Flung Findings.
A what
They found.
now?
I will drag it in for you to
Uh,
look at. It's under equipment.
About face figureheads. 980 gold. Attached to a ship's bow. Plain looking figurehead has a concerned expression of someone afraid they're being chased. If the vessel the figurehead is attached to has a sluggish vehicle ability. Wait, we have that, right? Figurehead suppresses that ability. Cool. Okay.
They also have a submersible anglefish lantern. I'll look about this.
Momentary whirlpool under the ship.
That's pretty cool, right? A moment. Oh, you immediately turn 180. I mean, that's pretty useful.
Could have used that when Johnny dropped off, you know?
Okay, they
Um,
also
There's no saving
okay.
those rolls.
The only other thing they have, which they are very like, this one is kept behind like a big, what's it called? Glass, like kind of like saying, like all the fucking lasers in it to like make sure people don't fuck with it. They have, let me space search for it. They have a conch of otherworldly seas.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
That is fucking really expensive, however.
It's a virtuoso handheld musical instrument, so bard item. Got it.
Not
Wait, this
just
fucking-
about item though.
this anglerfish lantern can turn into a sub
It's pretty
for
cool.
4 people.
It's pretty cool.
Hey, we're 4 people.
If
we don't count. Cooper.
He doesn't want to go into the sub. He's read the news.
Would we be able to find level 8 property runes?
Yes, you would for sure. There's also, sorry, one final thing. I found a couple more cool things. There's also a Kraken figurehead to go with the about
Ooh.
face figurehead.
Ooh.
2 figureheads on 1 ship. Well,
And,
Yep, side by side.
a figurehead is a
They're
specific item which has like a trait and everything, It's
Yeah.
like there's a trait called the figurehead trait, which is like you have to affix it to like
Makes
promote,
sense, yeah.
You have to do one at a time. But yeah, they also have a Kraken one, which is kind of cool.
oh yeah, because the spectral tentacles do around. I grabbed.
Yeah, I really need the archetype, the other one. But then now I have flat stack.
Yeah, you gotta go do the trick drive one, you mean? Or
Yeah.
Are you guys interested in any of these cool sea
they are quite
items?
expensive, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Not
super
particularly
expensive.
because we'd have to basically take all of our combined money for that.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of an investment.
I
The
mean,
only
I
thing
have,
is the
like,
lantern because it
yeah,
allows us to do things we normally wouldn't be able to do.
True. And like that is somewhat tempting, if only because maybe then we could go to where we need to go.
Right? Like, we know it's
can you-
probably deep in underwater.
The one thing that's important to know about a ballet sphere is, I believe in the rules, it only lets you like up and down. You can't actually go like,
Oh, okay.
side to side. I'm gonna
Makes
double
sense,
check
yeah.
that, but I believe that's how it works. It basically doesn't have any like propellant. It's just like
That's fair.
submerging and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also it's technically based on from like a cable at the surface. So I guess like how this works like
Yeah.
naturally is like the anglefish, like the little bit like the light becomes like the ballet sphere, right? And like the anglefish itself is like there, and you go into this light, and it kind of lowers you and brings you up again or whatever. So
Cool,
basically,
man.
very good at like checking. You could like obviously what's it sail over to the destination you want to go and then go down, but once you're down, you can't do too much.
Sure. Okay. Still useful, but less
Still very
than
cool,
I
still very
hoped
cool.
for.
Yeah, not a
Wait, let me see how does this work again for. Wait, it says of 3.
Hmm?
Should do a pair of one. Oh yeah, no, that's just flavor. So it's benefit of the fundamental runes. Okay. So we need the rings of doubling for the property runes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these are.
Oh no, that doesn't work.
This looks nice, but expensive. Maybe we invest in a bigger ship first.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
Gotta give
Big
the
ship?
Hulk. Oh, baby.
Man, stress. I have not actually a lot of money.
Yeah, how much do we have? I have 380 gold. That's decent.
Holy
yeah, I have
shit.
like
What?
I
Oh,
have
that's right. You sold. It's because you were carrying all of the
300.
gear and you sold it
Yeah,
all, right?
I saw some
Okay.
stuff.
yeah.
I have like
127.
119.
I also have like 300. Uh,
So I couldn't buy
Let's
any
keep
elemental
talking
runes, right?
again.
These are 500
How much
gold.
would the black dragon scales that I've been carrying for way too
Oh.
fucking long sell for?
Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not super valuable. How many did you have?
10
And they'll go for 5 gold pieces each, you know?
each. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So Johnny doesn't really use weapons, but the problem is, out
Wait,
there, you and me, we
You know what?
we dual
Oops,
wields.
didn't mean to put that in the chat.
You know what? I could use a better staff of water.
How do I?
They got the hygiene ones and fast on findings as well, you know. Yeah, fancy stuff.
I think
Greater.
uh,
oh my
during
god,
the
there's a
last
picture of it now. What? That looks so cool. What the fuck? This is new. Let's see this.
during the last session, I stowed
go.
my my armor on the boat, but it's not there. I think it's not for me to see.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got
No, I see
stolen
it. I see it
from?
on the. No, it's on the party token. Now we have a party token. That's what it
Oh,
is.
okay.
I'll drag it back to you. Don't worry. There you go. You should have it again. Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
there's a lot of stuff you could use money for, right? Also, like Brazilian
Yeah.
rooms and shit. Oof.
Oh man, staff of water greater definitely.
Yeah, maybe I need to give you guys more money. I should probably check the money rules.
Okay, so we could pull together and either buy a bigger boat or one elemental rune, I think is what we're getting at, right? Or someone.
Oh, the party
I-
token.
I don't think anything
specifies
changed the last
our-
time we had to...
our
Sorry?
coin total.
Oh yeah. But I don't think anything changed the last time we had a conversation about a bigger boat, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, you're also talking about going inland now anyway, right?
yeah.
Because, like, you know, I mean, we could also do it after. I think it's a bit silly to buy a boat and just leave it in the harbor for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
But,
And
okay,
let's-
that's what I'm
let's-
saying. But then do we
let's make
wanna...
prices again.
We'll say if you any using go help you in the forest and do that.
I mean,
If not-
a Hulk is 1k. We need like 1 pilot, 5 crew. So
Yeah, we still can't do that until we start hiring people,
yeah.
which we really probably don't want to do until we start getting that monthly income.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That'll be soon when you come back
Yep.
for this, you know,
Okay.
mission probably.
So, but if we're not doing the boat, do you wanna buy a rune or something else?
I'd love to, but then we're an extra day, right? To
No, if you're just
fix it.
buying it, if you're, but normally you could buy like if you're just like a normal weapon you want. If
You
you're
could
Oh,
trade,
true,
right?
yeah.
And then,
If you're not too tied to your particular rapier or whatever.
no, I am not. I'm pretty sure
I'm
everybody
down with
replaces it, so-
down with you getting an elemental rune out there. That's fine with me. I got a lot of magic stuff.
I
By
would
the
probably
way-
get a flaming one.
So
Is
I'll
there
at least
a-
give my... Sorry, I'll give you 350
Yeah,
golds to...
350. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Money's useless. Treasure is real treasure.
Exactly.
Treasure is the real treasure. Yeah, so I'll do that. Okay, perfect. That takes me to just enough platinum to afford adding or base. Oh, I guess what would it be to get? What is the total cost of a +1 striking flaming rapier?
Yeah, that would technically be, I guess, be the 100 plus the.
So actually, let me look. So if if I just add property rune of flaming.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, see what it bumps up the price to.
600.
Yeah, so 100 more than normal, right? So
Okay, so basically sell my current one and it ends up being a little bit different in price, right? Because you don't
you
get the
come
full
with sell for
price.
50, right? So then you pay
Yeah.
550, right?
So it's
Yeah.
550. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, you're going for the
Wow,
five.
Jesus.
Classic.
You guys have so much
No,
higher
Quicksilver gave
wealth
more
than
Yeah.
than
me.
Yeah, that's why.
I gave all my
No,
money,
no,
basically.
I'm just looking at
Oh.
the wealth comparison between you guys and me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Quicksilver's
Yeah,
fun.
it's kind of
You
huge.
guys are
Right
Quicksilver's
now.
like
fun.
a above like.
Yeah, but
my
I have like a beast gun and like the weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but you have a what a risk,
I'm
Johnny.
gonna
I have
do...
nothing.
The growth gun is worth 700 gold.
monetarily.
Can I sell the shade hat for? Yeah, I'll do that.
The shade hat? Would you go into
It's
a-
How do
literally
you
done
only-
me no good.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It might in the future.
You
You
were
don't
very
know.
comfortable when you were in the jungle.
Yeah, it was, and we're not there anymore. So
True. Perfect time to sell that when you go up the mountains where it's cold anyway.
exactly.
Could you
So-
imagine the
So
shenanigans we could
75.
perform with a tidal fish hook in the circus?
Yeah, that's true. You should have sold it. It'd
Yeah.
be so cool, actually.
And we could use
All right, and then I can
have
technically.
used the manacles of persuasion or on the guy here,
Oh, Altair could have.
the virus.
Hey now, Jack. Hey now.
Sorry, Quicksilver didn't say.
Okay, I've now removed all that, so I'm at the total where
Okay,
it should
so yeah,
be
you do a
after
little bit
selling
of
everything.
last minute shopping
Yep.
or morning shopping in there.
Yep.
But I mean,
Nice.
okay, and then you leave the. Okay, so yeah, the plans then I guess to have the purge, you have a bit more of a permanent stay, at least for I guess you don't know how long.
I
you'll
was
be
so
gone for.
here's a thought.
Sell the purge.
Exactly,
Ah, yeah.
legitimately,
Maybe.
right? Because
Yeah, we could,
more
yeah.
like it would cost us as much as almost buying another version of it to just park it for that long.
Well, long-term park is usually cheaper than day-by-day parking, right? Like how much would it? How much
It
would we
would
be
be
in the
cheaper.
hole if we?
It
Like
would
say
be,
2
but-
weeks.
2 weeks. I always forget what I made them charge. They depend a lot on the day. Long term, they would do 1 silver piece a day, so it's pretty cheap. They kind of put it back into the old like shipyard or whatever, where it's like not really taking up a
Yeah.
lot of space.
So because we have the
You have a sloop, I
a
believe,
sloop.
just a normal sloop.
Yeah.
so it's 100 and it's 150 gold. That's fair.
Yeah, it's worth
So
it.
I like it if we're committing to like buying a different ship, like a different
Right. Yeah.
version. But if we're
This
just
is
gonna
like
say,
how you commit. You sell your current ship, and then you have to buy a better one when you get back.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm also kind of worried if we buy a bigger ship, then it's going to be hard to pilot. And I,
sure, yeah.
Yeah,
and
it'll
I
be harder,
don't
yeah.
have my archetype yet, so
Yeah.
my
It's
settings
like you want to do your
are a
driving
bit,
test in the shitty car, right? So you get your license and then
Yeah,
you buy a
yeah.
nice car. It's the classic. Let me do it in my dad's car so I know how to drive it.
not buy a new expensive car and then crash it. on the
Nate's
first
less a
day.
driving test, more like a senior citizen test, you know. Like.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Yeah. So it for now. And also that, or
Okay, yes. So
I'm
then 1 silver piece a day, they will take like a deposit of I guess they will like ask if you know how long roughly you're gonna be out for.
I mean, probably
weeks.
Well, that's the problem, right? Because any time above what we say is at what cost per day?
They'll give you they say at least they'll give you if you pay a flat amount, they will like charge a deposit, but they will give you any that you if you come back earlier, they will give you like the rest that you don't spend kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay.
But like, so if we say we pay up front for 2 weeks, it ends up being 10 or an extra 3 days. What would they charge
So
for
they
those 3
basically say if you don't charge ahead of time to get the boat when you get back, then it costs 5 times extra per day. If
So
you
let's
basically
just
don't-
do like a month.
Gotcha.
And like,
So,
But
yeah,
they
exactly.
do say they will give you the refund back, it's just then you have to give them like a flat like 30 silver, right? So free gold to do like a month, right? And then they
Sure,
say
yeah.
they will give you like the change if you come
Yeah,
back, like
yeah,
proof
sure.
that you were.
Yeah, so we'll just do for 30 days.
Okay,
just
yeah.
in case.
So you give them like 3 gold pieces and they like will take the boat, yeah, basically somewhere really far away from like the main harbors. So it's a bit awkward, but they just like stow it in like a shipyard for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. And then you
Who's paying for that, by
Any-
the way? I can, but I think we stopped having me be the full time
sounds like a captain job, Nate. Pay the man.
accountant.
Pay the man, Nate.
pay the man his money.
Yeah. Damn.
Sure. Where is the party token again? How do we
actor and
do
then
that?
click on the little documents
little
token.
So we settled on what 30 gold.
Free gold, free gold. It
Oh,
doesn't
sorry.
correct you to 30 gold, but I think Nate would remember.
Okay.
Fine, Josh?
Where at? Sorry?
So if you're in the actors page, you see the
Yep.
party tab, and
Yep.
next to
Oh,
the
and then there's
party,
the
it's a
open
little
sheet.
paper. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Found it.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
so
let's do whoever has
so-
the most money. So, Crixlot's technically still you, at least by value.
Well, it's
let's
kind of
see.
cheating. So it's both a Grokel and I have like an extra rune because of
It's
the
cheating, it's cheating, don't
blazons.
listen,
That's
it's cheating, it's
true.
cheating, it's cheating.
So I'm actually like
Nate-
800 gold less a little bit.
Yeah,
But
Nate,
I mean, I
Nate
usually
has
don't.
the most. Nate had the most actual like liquid cash. Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
I have like 300.
Crazy rich guy.
Oh yeah, we're down to 500 total actual coin gold.
I'm sure the Pathfinders will roar his handsome.
Sure, it is the mountains are full of gold, right? That's
When
how
we
it
find that thing on the side to our primary objective.
Yeah, true.
is.
But that doesn't
Trying
going to pay very well, I
Stop
don't
a
think.
full-scale war between lizard folk and
Whatever.
humans.
We're doing that for free though.
I know.
Goodness, your heart, you're so kind. Yeah, I mean, it's a good question that, like, maybe you discuss as well. Like, what is your plan? Like, where are you heading now into? Because like, there isn't like a busy road at least. Like, there are some kind of paths that lead towards like the two uplands. There's like I
would
guess
assume
one
it's
main-
the most obvious and safest route between here and Naruma.
Yeah, obvious most safety. Yeah, like I said, like there is like a
Hello?
path that you think like
Oh,
most common when you ask people like which way they would go. They like ask and also when you spoke about contacting with where Vesh was and where he was last seen, all this kind of stuff. I mean, for Vesh, what he did is he was a cloud spire at some point and then got some sort of directions or instructions from the dwarves there to where he headed next, but you're not sure the exact location where that is. In terms of if you're going ahead to Numa, that would basically be going, wait, I can't ping on this map, but like where you see like the last contact with Vesh, like a bit south of that, where like there's a bit where it's a bit more green. Where if you kind of go directly east from Port Peril, you kind of technically go through the Valley of the Ghosts. You kind of go around the north of like Cow Spire, and then head like directly east from there. That is like probably the most commonly traveled route. Still very rare people would actually take this path through the ever since the Shackles basically became a sailing city. It's not really done, but that would probably be the easier path. Although there are stories about the Valley of the Ghosts and it being like a dangerous place to travel through, which means a lot of people aren't fans of it. But at least that would be the quickest way and probably still the most common.
What we could do is try and find the straightest path to Cloudspire, and the nearest settlement of the dwarves, for example. Ask around there if they've seen any of the two people of interest, and then decide from there what we want to do. Because it's kind of like in the middle of the mountains, you can quickly or relatively quickly go anywhere. Want to do that?
Sure.
So then just
The quickest way to get to Cloudspire would probably be it's pretty close, either the Valley of the Ghost or Stormwell Valley. You're not really sure. You're not sure if there's kind of one if it's easier to climb up the mountain from the north or the south kind of thing, right? Or the south, they kind of go to different parts, but they'll probably get you fairly similar ways there. In terms of time, maybe a few days here or there on either side, but not too extreme.
Yeah. Probably the one that isn't called Valley of the Ghosts.
Stormwell Valley, okay, yeah.
I mean, is there a possibility for us to just go around the mountains?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
mean,
from
you
the
can go.
south? Oh,
You
like
could go.
southeast?
You mean go completely around?
Like,
Yeah, I think it was
go
Crixel just mentioned wanting to go to
north,
Cloud Spire.
So you mean go around the mountains and try
Wait,
to
let me
head her off
just see if I can make
before?
a map with this on it. Why would I just do that? That would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
So then we can put you on 1 sec.
Yeah, so we could draw on it.
Yeah. I will.
Also, should we stock up on extra climbing kit or something while we're here?
Very fancy.
Yeah, I mean, not sure what exists in the game. I have our climbing kit.
There you go. You have what exists in the game.
Yeah.
Grappling hook.
Look, he's already planned, Jacko. It's why are you not ready for
one
you
rope.
up on this?
I mean, maybe some extra rope could be useful. Like a lot of extra rope.
Do you see now something called Toe Uplands in the handout? No, not hand out the map to the top. You should, right?
Yeah.
And I can drag on a little party token.
Nice, nice.
Perfect.
Ian,
Yeah.
how about gliders? They're an uncommon item.
Wow. Okay, I needed you. Wow, I never looked up gliders.
need
No, I'm afraid
piloting.
in Port Peril, that isn't a very popular purchase.
Yeah.
Maybe in Cloud Spy, maybe around there, they're a bit more of a common thing
Right.
I'd like to see.
Sure.
We went for something like this, you know.
Yeah. I will say, like, the last contact with Vesh isn't
Yeah,
like,
it's-
one specific place.
yeah,
Of
of
course, like,
course,
there are many
of course.
places to look there. But yes, that would be, in a
But
way.
we could like avoid the toughest parts of the climbing, I guess.
But it would still take more time, right, to go all the way around? Or no?
Yeah, I mean, but not sure because
So the faster route
we-
would probably be to go through the Valley of the Ghosts if you're directly, if you wanted to go straight over Vesh. It's because that, like, specifically guys go through a valley, kind of through the worst part of the uplands,
Mhm.
which is why like it is still the most frequent to travel despite the dangers. Yeah, that'd probably be like the fastest way to get up there. That way.
Because if I have my math right, then I mean maybe the distances on the map are not.
I mean, it's not actually
Oh,
70
level.
feet.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Like
5
relatively,
feet.
you mean?
No, you're right. You're right.
It's
It is
only
about.
5 feet difference between
Wait,
the
it's not.
routes.
Is it doing
So
the diagonal? This one doesn't do diagonals properly. What the fuck?
oh, okay.
Why
Maybe,
is that
yeah,
not working? Why is it not doing diagonals properly?
yeah.
Does
okay.
that matter for like
That's a bit-
overland travel?
Yeah, it still should be right. It doesn't make sense if it's like if this is 20 feet and this is also 20 feet, but that there is like also. Do you know what I mean? Like if that like
Hmm.
overland travel doesn't stop, the diagonal should take more movement than like
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know why it doesn't correctly do the ruler. That's
Pythagoras,
kind of
son
funny,
of a
right?
bitch.
That's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
I'd imagine the correct route for fun is one of the.
I mean, for speed,
Well,
just like if you look at these two lines, there is no fucking way in real life that purple line is not shorter than like the yellows, right? In terms of like actual distance goes, if you like actually use the ruler and like look at the distances, right? Because it's like a
Yeah,
straight
of
line compared to
course.
like two diagonal.
Yeah, of course, but the straight line is probably more climbing, right? So
If you consider like if you
lower,
kind of go
in
up
theory at
this
least.
path, right, and you go up the valley, then you can kind of go the valley all around here and get to this
I'm
point.
not
I mean,
seeing
the ones
anything
you're
as
doing.
you're.
Oh, you're not seeing anything as I'm going? Oh,
No.
fuck. Is there like a way that doesn't do it? Where I mean, I can draw it. And yeah, it is up to you, of course. But like, if you did this path, right? Here you are kind of avoiding really the mountains, but like kind of going specifically through the valleys, right?
Yeah, correct.
But I mean, it's still like, yeah, it's less difficult terrain, I'm assuming.
What, Nate's one?
Yeah.
I mean, the three of the top ways directly going across, like, I mean,
Yeah, I
big
mean,
mountains, but
you
like,
could like.
I'm saying like the train, like where you're going, it isn't that far out of like the mountains. You could go like even further up, right, where you're kind of going completely along the coastline and then kind of cut it.
Yeah, of course. I just.
But yeah,
an example.
It's very hard to tell. Also, like the map isn't perfect, right? Like when we say like the mountains, like it's not like these are the exact number of mountains there are and this kind of stuff. It's like a map that like the Pathfinders had, which is like the most up-to-date one they have, but it's still short.
I think
perfect.
maybe we should let the people have input that aren't good at climbing. Wait, Johnny's pretty good at climbing, actually. Altair, what do you think? Cooper, what do you think?
I mean, mute. But
Cooper's like, less climbing the better, I suppose. Kind of like,
Agreed. Climbing is not exactly my
but I
forte.
admit, it does sound interesting, this dwarven city. I mean, I would like to see it, but...
Would you...
I don't know.
Altair, would you rather go around? Or through the Valley of the Ghost?
I mean, whichever requires less climbing sounds great to me.
why is it called Valley of the Ghosts? Do you know?
Because ghosts.
No, but
And try and ask around maybe in the Port Barrel or sorry.
Yeah, you could choose to spend the day, like, a couple of hours doing that to see if you can find out any more information.
Yeah, and Stormwell Valley also. Probably.
So basically, George and Dom, if you look at the Terra Uplands map,
The which one? Sorry.
like the Terra Uplands, the one that's got added,
Yeah.
but now we can draw on it. On the top.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I had the handout open. I was like, okay, sure, huh?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's a little
I do
easier
not
to
own the
like
token.
talk about it.
Well,
Now looking at it,
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
maybe. Yeah, it's also like when you're also thinking like, which way would like, I mean, similar to the conversation I have now, right? Conversation of which way would be most likely for like the, what's her name, to come towards you.
Mm,
It's really tough, right? Like if they were also trying to be as fast as possible, maybe they would also go through like the Valley of the Ghost kind of way. But of course, they could also just go, if they were in New, right, they could directly have headed west towards the coast and just go down the coastline itself, right? In which case they would, just come down from like up here, like from
Yeah,
from
maybe we
down here,
should
right? Like that's also one way.
ask around what are the most common choices, and are there any like specific dangers for like an average travel, right? To maybe
And I thought we had
and
done that, and so
better.
before we left
Oh.
the circus, we were
Oh,
asking like
about
what are the
the
typical
mountain.
ways. Well, the fastest ways or typical ways to get to Naruma from here.
I mean, yeah,
without a ship.
I guess we did kind of, yeah. We didn't have the map.
Yeah,
back
we
then.
exactly. Yeah, the fastest way was through the mountains, probably,
Yeah,
Mhm.
depending on. But
probably the fastest way. Probably also the most dangerous way.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But if
I
she
guess that's the question: is if they go around.
Yeah. you
But
would
thinking
really
of what
miss
we
it.
know of her, she is.
A bit of a coward.
Oh, not the direction I was going.
Mm,
I thought vengeful, single-minded,
That too. That's why it's like
strong.
obviously she fled the moment things went bad, rather than stay there to support her people. So there's that side of it. But then there's also desperation to try to get it back. So she'd want to get here sooner.
I mean, the
I
other
think-
yeah, sorry. Yeah. The other option, of course, that you do see about when you look at it is like, of course, there are also these different ways across the mountains. When you get close to Port Peril, like actually close, there's kind of one road. So, of course, the other option is, okay, you just kind of actually just like set up an ambush, like not actually that far from Port Peril. It's still pretty quiet, but it's quite rare for you to be on the road. But that's like the only way you could like guarantee, right, that you would be coming in towards the city.
Sure.
Because yeah, of course, yeah, Cooper sort of shrugs, like he is like, yeah, it's, I mean, we do kind of have to make a guess, right? If we're going to set off, into the mountains, I mean, even if we choose the same path, there's always a chance we could miss her along the road. It's difficult to just find, I think,
yeah, I mean,
to run into people like that.
I don't think there's like a reliably good choice here. Like,
Mhm.
just need to pick one option and
I
stick
think
to that.
we were trying to figure out what would
and
be the
hope it
fastest
works out.
possible time to go from Naruma to Port Peril on foot.
Yeah, I think you said it would be roughly like 3 weeks to a month would be your best guess. of what
And
would
it
be,
has
like,
now
realistic.
been how long since Naruma?
Since the rumor fell, 2 weeks before that. Should just write the time instead of just randomly calculate every single time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Out of curiosity, how far off this map is Naruma?
Ooh, it's
Pretty fucking far,
it's,
right?
It's a little far. I mean, I guess one way to put it is if you look at the world map now, you can kind of go over it, right? But then like this mountain range is basically like the next support peril is basically what I just drew, right? So the Muma is about that distance again away, if you know what I mean.
Right. Okay.
So it is pretty far still. And yeah, so I said that was about a month, and that was 2 weeks before then. That'd be. Wait, it's the first.
Maybe
of
the gods will
February.
bless us and she'll just be dead. But I doubt it.
Always a chance. I just need to open up the map.
Yeah.
Still, so, and how long would it take us, best case scenario, to get from here to last contact with Fesh?
And that's a guess, right? Like we do.
Yeah, I mean, last contact with Vetch, you can
How
kind
do
of
we
go
go
through the
with
map,
it?
but that's the scale. and like kind of roughly put you in like as the crow flies, it would be, I guess. Where is this one? Not the right template. That's weird. And the crow flies, maybe it'd be like 80, 90 miles. So like I guess like travel speed and stuff. So if you're doing it on like flat terrain, maybe you can get there in like 5 days. So like maybe a week. So with the train, maybe double that, right? Maybe 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
And that makes sense with like Naruma's about the distance again, and that's about a month, right? It's pretty close to a month actually since it was lost. Oh, just checking that
Gotcha.
now.
So at this point,
you spent quite a lot of time like traveling around, like the
sticking
stuff
around the
surface.
road a little bit far out is our best bet.
Yeah, to be honest, probably. I've actually double checked it. The time goes faster than you realize. Like right now, it's actually been almost a month. Yeah, like 26 days, I think, actually.
So we don't leave immediately to go save Vesh.
Vesh.
He'll be fine.
Feel guilty. Already detoured once. Made promise that we would save him. No, you didn't, but I did.
And we still will, right? We're saying maybe a couple days to hopefully stop this, the former leader of Naruma and please meet with them.
Oh. Did Sylvaris wasn't Vash in disguise, was it? Just a thought.
Why?
I
Vesh
mean,
isn't in that.
More Vesh is nice, yes.
yeah, but he was missing for a few weeks, right? And Sylvaris was otherwise occupied for a few weeks also.
That makes no sense. No sense.
Yes. Don't follow.
Okay, then forget about it. Just maybe he also was found by Succubus and
That'd be quite a coincidence.
is not
But,
enjoying his time.
I guess
in the
we
market.
can't completely disregard it, right?
Think you can handle one succubus. Even with one arm.
There are a lot of them.
Now we're getting into fanfiction.
What is D&D if not fanfiction?
Fuck, he's right.
Who's right?
Me, always.
No, surely not. Surely not. Okay, yeah, what were people thinking?
So yeah, I think we have agreed that it sucks, but we're waiting.
Okay. So you will like go like a
Or
little
do you
bit-
want to again, if the party wants to say, fuck Naruma, fuck the lizard folk, that's a choice we can make.
I'm not saying that. I think Grixel is kind of like disagreeing a little bit, but if the rest of the party wants to stick around and ensure that
It's
we
a
find
begrudging agreement.
the lady, yeah, exactly.
I'd rather be somewhere on water than waiting.
Right. Trust me.
In any way,
Also,
shape, or form.
good priority, Johnny. Yes.
There aren't many you may not believe it, but I don't like to sit there in these discussions all the time. I know there's been a lot of them recently.
Us
But,
feels like we are
Much
trying to
prefer
eliminate
sneak
risk.
back
Or
into the shadows more often.
sometimes risk must be taken. No, that's what my adventuring books say.
Yeah, and look where that got your body Vash. In need of rescue.
Well, maybe. We don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he ran into a succubus as well. You never know.
All is possible.
No, not this Syria again.
All right. So do we wait and just kind of fast forward time, assuming they show up in the next couple days?
So yeah, I guess we'll try and find a good spot on the road where it's not too suspicious, but also
Yeah. yeah, it is like very, yeah, it is very quiet on the boat. You know, like occasionally there are transport. You know, like obviously New River previously has like been a big part of slave trade, so they had to have some routes coming inland. Yes, but it is certainly not busy, and yeah, so you find like a place to basically just set up camp. It isn't really suspicious, but people can always assume you're spending camp for your stay. But I think this is a pretty good stopping point. Because I admit I wasn't necessarily prepared for this for this option, so
You threw it out.
but I mean, I'm not.
I
It's true. I'm
understand,
gonna throw out
I
everything. I'm gonna throw out everything.
Yeah.
But we also only have
Nah,
half an hour
I'm
left,
just
so I
joking.
think it's a pretty good ending point.
Yeah,
And
it
we will
sounds pretty
see
good.
how this plan happens next time. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
good work,
Sounds
everybody. Good work. Good work.
Level up.
We're
Are you
acrobats.
crazy? Are you crazy?
Didn't we just level last
Imagine
time?
like level up every time you do a mission. You'll be like, imagine having level 20 people must be in this universe. Fucking hundreds. You do 20 jobs, you're level 20. Oh man. Alright. I will see you all then, I guess. Yeah. Hopefully next
Later.
week.
Yeah,
See
guys.
you.
Fine.
Bye.